captured Artie over the weekend. He's on the cover of the Daily News. That terrorist dude they caught?
I knew I recognized him.
Doesn't he look like Artie?
And now that you say it, I see a resemblance.
In all honesty, that is what I look like in the morning.
Artie, if you had a little mustache, that's what we'd see right now.
Yeah.
Artie's a little hairier.
Honestly, this guy's grotesque.
I'm looking at...
I can't eat right now. I'm trying to eat. I can't look at him.
This guy was born in 1965. Look at him.
I know, he's Artie's age.
Well, he's a couple years older, but...
35. What are you?
Well, if he was born in 65, he's 37. I'm 35.
Oh.
We're the same era, though.
You actually look a little more Arabic. You're darker than him.
Oh, come on.
Come on, be honest. I saw the front cover of the New York Post and the Daily News. I go, man, it does look like Artie.
Artie made it. He made all the covers of the paper.
Hey, dude, don't feel bad. When Phil Ramone was on the cover, I look like him.
Well, at this point, I'd rather look like Phil Ramone.
I don't know. I think this guy's better looking.
Look at that guy, man.
It looks like Artie in the morning. You're right.
Artie, you got to put a turban on for one of the shows just so we can look at you.
I put one on once, you remember?
Yeah, but I mean a real turban.
Well, look, whatever you need for the show, but...
And a big beard and send you out on the street.
Yeah, well, I don't know about
bring in
that.
a towel.
Just get in a cab and ask him to go places?
Yeah.
Well, evil has a face, and it's on the cover of the Daily News.
It's Artie's face.
They got this guy. Well, how do you say his name?
Sheikh Mohammed.
Sheikh Mohammed.
Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
Yeah. You got me. You know he went to school in North Carolina?
Yeah, got an engineering degree.
Yeah. And then he just used it. He blew up the World Trade Center. He engineered he engineered from his engineering degree mass destruction.
Yes. That's what he was up to.
They usually say those that can't do teach, but those that can't do over there
blow up.
Engineer mass destruction.
Yeah, they break things.
Yeah. He must really hate us.
Well, I said, what kind of life is that? You know, here he is, he's got a college degree, he's living over here. He goes to Afghanistan to join that silly war over there, and then just sits around in caves plotting bombings and planes flying into buildings.
And he got to America, but he probably couldn't get laid because he's so fugly.
Yeah. That's what pissed him off?
I'm planning a cartoon. Sheikh Mohammed, the high school years. And he's over in North Carolina. He's like, I can't believe you can't give me sex. I can't believe it. One day you'll all pay. One day you're going to all blow up. I swear to God. And I was like, yeah, sure. Right. I can't believe this girl charged me $500 for the night. I thought it was free. She liked me.
Artie has that kind of anger.
I'll tell you what, it could all be traced back to being rejected by a broad. I guarantee it.
I don't understand. Here I am in the most beautiful North Carolina. And not one of these hillbillies will have sex with me. I'm going to blow all you up. Every one of you. And he did it. A boy with a dream.
He did the embassies, he did the coal, he did the World Trade Center twice.
Everybody's planning their different tortures they think we should do to him, but we won't do anything to him.
No, we're just going to sit around and talk to him. In fact, if we bring him here, he'll have so many lawyers, we won't do anything to him.
I like Nestle's Crunch, hamburgers, and to bet on various sporting events.
March Madness is coming up.
March Madness. I swore off all gambling except for March Madness.
Seton is giving a point and a half.
So he's going to be shipped off, I guess, to America, where we'll interrogate him.
Well, they say he probably won't come here for a long while because of the lawyer problem.
What do you mean?
If he comes here, he gets all the benefits of being in America. Which means lawyering up and everybody fighting for his rights.
Oh, I see. So we keep him over there, wherever the hell there is.
Right.
We can interrogate him, torture him.
Whatever we want.
Good. I'd love it if they would just let the victims' families of 9/11 pull out his fingers like that one guy said he wanted to do. One of the people whose relatives were killed in 9/11 said he wanted to pull out the guy's fingers, torture him. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. I can't believe it's not going to happen. God, you see what I got?
Yeah.
Why can't they kill this guy like Daniel Pearl?
Yeah, well, they think he masterminded that too.
Yeah.
but they can't peg him as the killer. They think he might have even killed him. Stuttering John's the hero of the show.
Yeah, we want to know who, because back in the office we can't get him to do anything. Who is this guy who cooperates and everyone loves and
he listens, he's helpful.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I said I'm going to kick the crap out of him when he comes.
Yeah, because we don't know him.
We want that guy.
Yeah.
And then, I never thought I'd see a day when a model and a guy who was married to J-Lo would be sitting around envious of Stuttering John.
I know. They
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know what's happening because I don't watch the show, but
I
Gary...
just happened to catch it last night. It was disgusting.
Gary's riveted to it.
I go in and out with it. I catch it in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You know why Nikki got thrown off the show? Did you hear why?
No.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She was using their drinking water, which apparently is in short supply, to wash her hair.
So what? She's a hot chick.
So they also somebody walks over. I think Tyson Beckford, who's by the way insane.
Right.
I mean, he's really out of his mind. He is the biggest egomaniac I've ever seen in my entire life. Everything he
he has a right to be. He's a model.
Everything he does is the hardest. Everything he does is the best. They send these people out to do these stupid trials.
Yeah.
So they sent them out to do something, and the whole time he's like, you know what? When you send me out, it's a done deal. I'm coming back with all the food. Don't sweat it. He goes out there, acts like a big pussy, and doesn't come back. He comes back with one meal for all of them to share. So as soon as he walks in, he goes, man, mine was harder than all of yours.
What was his task?
It was actually very funny. They sent him in the water, and he had to go look in these little holes to find stuff, and they put surprises in them. So one of them was like fake snakes, and one of them was like balloons that came up out of the water, and he just got scared. I mean, it wasn't anything,
They freaked him out.
They freaked him out. So he had collected like 3 stars, and then he went to go see some fake snakes, and he got so scared, he threw them up in the air, and he lost all his stars.
Right.
So Julie Brown, who had to stick her ass in a big tank of leeches, and all these leeches attached to her ass.
Yeah.
He comes back and he goes, mine was the hardest. They did something special for me. What you had to do was a walk in the park. And she's like, hey, I got bitten on the ass by leeches. Don't make it, don't downplay it.
How do you watch that show?
Because that Tyson
I can't even watch it.
I watch it in bits and pieces. Yeah, Gary's watching every episode. They had a compilation episode last night where they updated you on everything.
Howard,
That's how I know.
I watched
what you just described sounded so boring.
It wasn't. And I watched a 2-hour episode last night on TiVo in about 22 minutes.
Yeah, you can get through it that quickly.
So you're saying
going on.
You're saying you can watch the show as long as you edit it down.
Oh yeah.
So how is that a good show?
Well, because the parts that you watch that are edited are good.
But all right, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah. We got your point, Howard.
No, I get it.
And he fast forwards through most of the show and then says it's a good show.
The parts that are good are worth it.
I see.
I mean, when it's good, it's just a riot.
So you said Nikki Ziering's sister was really fat?
Oh my God!
Really?
So when they throw someone off the show, they bring a loved one to meet them. So they bring out Nikki's sister. She's if Nikki's like 5'2" and 105 pounds or something.
Right.
Her sister's like 5'11", probably around 170.
Wow. They're blood sisters?
I don't think so. No. And she's wearing like the stretch pants and everything, and it's just weird.
Wow. What?
Nikki looked kind of embarrassed about it too.
No, she didn't.
I thought so.
No, Nikki ran up and gave her a huge hug.
I read it.
Why? Nikki probably likes that.
Yeah.
She's the hot one in the family.
You can only give her a huge hug.
Yeah.
But that Tyson dude must not have anybody who loves him.
Yeah.
Because when they get letters from their families, he gets one and it's signed, love mom and dad or something like that.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. So everyone goes, oh, that's so sweet. He goes, no, that's my agent. That's what we call each other. So the agent's the only one that sends a letter. And when he gets thrown off the show, his loved one is Robin Leach. Because that's the only... I mean, it doesn't seem like they're friends or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's got a worse life than Stuttering John.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he's just a real dick. Nobody really likes him.
He really is.
Yeah. It's pretty sad when Robin Leach is your friend that meets you after you get thrown off. So who's left? John and who else?
It's Melissa.
John and Melissa, Chris Judd, Bruce Jenner, who John is clearly rubbing the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Bruce is not liking John at all.
Why?
Because John mocks him. You know the way like John mocks me?
Yeah.
That he does the same thing. Bruce Jenner apparently talks a lot, tells stories, the same story over again, doesn't listen to what John says. So John's just been, Bruce will start to talk and John will fall asleep on purpose.
Right.
John goes, Bruce, you don't listen to anybody. This is John talking.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Well, I can't watch the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I
it's not
don't
my
know
cup
all
of
of
tea.
this inside stuff that Gary knows.
But Gary watches everything.
It's a train wreck. I got to tell you, it's a horrendous show. I can't stop watching it.
Am I dying or is it 900 degrees in here? I refuse. I'm doing it. I'm staging a walkout today. Today's the day. I'm uncomfortable. I'm like Tyson. I don't know.
It doesn't feel any hotter.
Oh my
usual.
God! It feels.
You might have a fever.
I don't think so. But Jesus Christ! Well, I'm also under the most lights because I'm so effing important.
Well, they're in there. Is it hot?
It's a little hot in here, yeah.
Right.
But let's
here.
go. We do the walkout. Let's go diner breakfast, man.
yeah.
French toast, bacon.
Wait, I'll lower it so it'll be like the tundra.
Let's see. Arctic or Sahara? We have two choices.
Exactly. Yeah, which one is it?
You just put it back to
You want to
Arctic.
be a penguin or a camel?
Would you like to be really cold or really hot?
Your choice.
Either or, no choice.
And Stuttering John cried last night?
Yeah.
His eyes welled up, but Chris Judd and Tyson were sitting under a serape going, "Wow, he's got it all, man.
It's mostly Chris Judd.
He really got it all, doesn't he? Yeah, he put it all together. He's got somebody out there who loves him, and
Well, those two might want to.
the same way about him.
Those two ought to hook up with guys, and they'll probably have someone who loves them too.
What is that about?
They should all put on aprons.
The only thing I could think of is that they're there all day and they have nothing else to do because they're acting like they've been out there for about a year.
Yeah.
And they've only been out there 12 days. And when people leave, they cry. And I'm like, you're going to see them in 3 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, mellow out. Didn't John's wife rush to Australia or something?
Well, yeah, no, she went on Saturday.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's there waiting for him. I'm sure when John gets thrown off, she's going to be the one to hug him.
And how come the one I saw? I only saw the first 2 episodes, but that Stuttering John. It wasn't Stuttering John. I guess Tyson got jealous that Chris Judd became friends with Bruce Jenner.
Yes.
What's up with that?
He's a very strange man.
Is he a gay dude?
No, I don't think he's a gay dude. I think he's such an egomaniac that he just thinks everything should revolve around him.
He needed a best friend who looked up to him, and Bruce was stealing him.
I'll tell you though, on paper, Chris Judd, choreographer, crying, jealous type.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, on paper, I'm just saying, in my neighborhood, it might be a little questionable.
A quickly annulled marriage.
Yeah. To the hottest chick.
And he also has that weird S thing going on. We know when he talks, everything.
It's sibilant.
Oh, yeah?
Sibilant S.
Yeah. If you ran that through the calculator, it might come up 3 letters.
David.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
There's been like rumors over the past year or so about Tyson being kind of linked up with Derek Jeter.
That's funny.
That's not true. Come on, stop it.
No Yankees are gay, so.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Melrose, you're on the air.
Howard, how are you?
All right.
I got a whole gold mine. First of all, I'm getting a lot better. Went to the doctor.
Who knew you were sick?
I know what you have, Howard.
What do I have?
I know you have a little bit of bronchitis.
Nah.
Get a chest X-ray. I guarantee you, antibiotics will knock it out.
Yeah?
Yep, guarantee it, 100%.
I don't take antibiotic.
Does it have a little? Do you feel like it when you breathe in, like you have to cough?
That's what I just said. Yes. Come on. What do you want?
All right. I got Robert Blake. New stuff on Robert Blake.
What do you have?
Him singing "Thanks for the Memories."
Where'd you get it from?
From Barbara Walters on Friday night.
Yeah, I missed the second
Yeah,
installment.
so did I.
And I got that. And you want to hear it?
Okay.
And then I got other stuff also. Charles Grodin, Regis. Here it is. You'll be there. Right next to you.
Tonight, in this corner of the Los Angeles County Jail, sits a man awaiting judgment. A man who seems to have somehow come to terms with the life he's lived.
I've had highs where you couldn't breathe. And I've had lows that make the abyss look like Disneyland. I've had a spectacular life. When I'm gone, whoever gets this seat better buckle up, because it's one of the hell rides of all time. I'm telling you, that's what I want Rosie to know. That's what I want her to know. That's
What does she need to know that for?
I never sat in the stands. I never sold peanuts. I always ride the bull. My whole life I was that way. I have dreams when poems come. All my life. I wake up in the middle of the night with another verse to Thanks for the Memory. Thanks for the memory of lingerie with lace, Olympia by the case, and waking up all hours just to see your face. You're in all my fantasies. Grown men never cry. Well, baby, that's a lie. 'Cause we had our bed of roses. We had our heaven here on earth. And we let that heaven die.
Wow, he's sick.
I miss you.
Jesus.
And thank you so much.
He always rode the ball.
Do you think that he's so smart?
You know what, though? Maybe you should have sat in the stand, stupid.
Sold a peanut or two.
Yeah, maybe you should have sold some peanuts and humble yourself.
Well, at least for one game, you should have sold peanuts.
Do you think that he's insane, or do you think that he's so smart that he's on the show acting insane?
No, he's insane. That's insane. He's insane. He has no clue he's insane. I met the man once 15, 20 years ago. I thought he was insane then. I think he's insane now.
He's never been any different. If you go to those old Johnny Carson tapes, this is the same dude.
Yeah, everyone said one day he's going to kill someone. And he did. Allegedly. Who knows?
He'd be alleged to kill someone.
Yeah. So one day we'll be... I used to watch the Johnny Carson show go, one day we'll say he allegedly killed someone.
It's true. Any murder that would happen in the country, you could go, Robert Blake might have done it. You go, oh, maybe.
Right.
But, you know, it's true with these murder things. Now they're promoting Diane Sawyer's going to be talking to the woman who ran over her husband.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hope she sings.
An exclusive interview.
What is it, Melrose?
A couple of things. You know, he used the same line with Barbara Walters he used with you. When Blake was on your show, he said he's not your monkey. Remember?
Yeah.
He said the same thing with Barbara Walters, I'm not your monkey.
Yeah.
And also...
he's very concerned about being compared to wildlife.
But he's sure he's nobody's monkey.
Right. Because he rides the bull. He doesn't sell peanuts.
Yeah. Rosie.
That's
Poor
what I
Rosie.
want you to know.
Yeah.
Thank God they locked him up so Rosie doesn't have to know him. He's her worst nightmare. Imagine listening to that guy 24/7 being his psychiatrist growing up. Hey, totally
You'll
caught up.
come out talking like that. You'll have to sit through those psychiatric sessions.
Yeah, there'll be some,
baby?
You'll be in a bar one day, some girl walk up to you, baby, let me tell you something, sister. Hey, I'm a guy.
I never sat in the stands.
I ride the bull. I'm not your monkey. Hey, you know, you sound like Robert Blake. That's my daddy-o.
Yeah. Another kid talking to Rosie in the 8th grade. Who's your daddy? Never mind. Want to buy some beer?
What's up, Vince?
Yo, what's happening? Gary's missing the most important part of the Nikki Ziering thing when they were recapping about certain individuals. She said that she could act, John was super sensitive, and she could see herself falling in love with John.
Wait till Nikki gets off that stupid island, comes to the station and sees him answering the telephones for a living.
Yeah, sort of like swept away out there.
I mean, I just couldn't believe when she said she could fall in love with John. I'm like, is this the same Stuttering John that we all know? And
well, because Stuttering John's on a TV show, so she could fall in love with him. It's important. But once he's back in real life, you know, answering the phones in the back office and, you know.
And asking them hard-hitting questions that only John can do.
Yeah.
I was just, like, amazed. I'm like, oh, my God, this girl must have been out in the jungle too long.
Yeah, once she gets home and starts, you know, getting hot again and fixing her hair and getting the makeup on.
Yeah, she'll forget all about that.
Exactly.
All right, King, you are the best.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bro.
Right. Listen, there's a whole bunch of people on the phone, but Cindy brings up something funny. Cindy.
Hey, did you see that article? The full-page story about you and Beth in the Star magazine?
So funny. We were laughing about that all weekend.
Oh, my God.
You know, Beth is a model, and
did she model bridal gowns?
That's one of her biggest clients.
Oh, my God.
So they took a picture of Beth working.
Yeah.
She's in bridal gowns at least 10 weeks out of the year.
Okay. They made up a whole story about that.
And, in fact, during the summer, she worked for this company that picture is from. They stuck a big picture of Beth and said that she's given me an ultimatum to marry her, and she even goes out on weekends trying on bridal gowns.
Is that right?
Yeah, you know, and I so want to believe Star Magazine because I love to read it and go, I can't believe this stuff, but I see they lie about everything.
So what they did was find a picture and decided, it's like write a caption for this picture. They made up a whole story
It says, stern warning to Howard, model Beth is going to get shock jocked to the altar. And she was like, I hope you go on the air and clear that up. I go, okay.
Yeah, she's not going to waste any more time with you.
Yeah.
Well, how long do you have, according to the article?
Want me to read it to you when we come back?
Yeah.
It's a funny as hell article, but then, you see, I don't want to doubt all the rest of the stuff in Star Magazine. I'm under the delusion that all this stuff's true. And celebrities don't want to admit it, but it's just, there's nothing truthful in here.
I told you, I usually wait to see it in 2 tabloids before I believe it.
I see.
Well, now they're just gonna put in another one, so now it must be true.
Well, the Inquirer has Benji becoming an astronaut. And he wears
That's
a
one way to
spacesuit.
get rid of him.
Yeah, we're sending him to the moon.
He'll blow up.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks.
Bye.
All right. We'll come back. We'll answer the rest of your phone calls, and I'll read you this article. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about right after these words. I had like this wild dream last night, and now I realize I can't even remember it. And I know I got to go see my shrink today.
It would be nice to have that dream.
Yeah, he even says, you haven't brought me any dreams lately. And I'm like, I forget them. I just forget. And it was wild. Wild dream. Very wild. I don't know why. Do you forget your dreams? I forget them.
Yeah, if you don't actually make a mental note as soon as you or wake up right after the dream, you don't remember. Because you dream all night long. You only remember like 1 or 2.
What is it, Bobo?
Hey, how you doing there, Hal?
You know.
Listen, I must say that your therapist you're seeing is a miracle work, I think.
Why?
Well, in the way that he has you in touch with your sensitive side. Of all people, you open up with Scott Shannon?
Well, I just kind of felt like, I don't know, that's a sign of...
I think so, because I thought that was major.
Yeah.
Really?
Part.
Yeah. So, I see the guy standing there, and I just felt like, I'm in radio, he's in radio, who cares?
Yeah, but he acts like...
It's not like the guy ripped me off. He sucks so bad, he can't even rip me off.
But your attitude used to be, why should I be friends with him just because I'm in radio and he's in radio?
Yeah, I guess I'm standing there.
And not only that, you never approach anybody. You always wait for somebody to come up to you.
So I decided to make a love connection, and I go, hey, why you... What a monster. Oh, my God. I've heard he's horrible.
A hideous monster.
He's just a hideous man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the last time I go up to this dude.
He's all upset because Pirate Radio failed.
Well, meanwhile, he just stares at me, too, and he watches me, and I'm like, I got uncomfortable, and I was like, this is silly. The guy's obviously wanting to talk to me. I mean, I feel like a hot chick.
I don't think he really wants to talk to you. I think he would like to be you.
Yeah. So I just...
That's Kingston's buddy, isn't it?
Yeah, Kingston. I went over to Kingston and I go, how are you buddies with this guy?
They hang out together?
Yeah. I go, he's such an ass. Double ass squared to the 10th power. He couldn't even do the math. So I guess Kingston said to me, no, you got it all wrong. Shannon's a good guy, blah, 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 blah. So I guess then Kingston runs right over to Scott Shannon and goes, Howard said you're an ass. And you didn't even talk to him. And Shannon was like, no, that's not true. So I don't know, there was a whole... I go, if I say something to Kingston, just shut your mouth.
Yeah, why did he have to run over?
Because he's a girl.
Oh.
Because he's a little girl.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Is Artie delusional into thinking he will be able to compete with a member of the New York Liberty basketball team?
Yes, he is.
I really don't think so. I think if it's the 6th chick off the bench, not one of the starters, about my height, I think I'd be competitive with her.
Why does she have to be about your height?
What professional basketball player is going to be your height?
Well, it's a broad. It's a woman.
Are they that short?
Well, they're not as tall as men. I mean, the tallest chick in the league's probably 6'5".
I want to see that.
You know what's funny, Artie? It's you were like goofing on John for the whole football thing, but you sound just like him. You realize that thousands and thousands and thousands of women play. To get into college ball is beating the odds, and then to get into professional women's basketball is very difficult.
Well, have you ever played against a woman who's really good in basketball?
No.
They're just as good as dudes.
I told Artie thinks they don't play guys. Of course they do.
They do?
Yeah. When they're out just horsing around, they play with their friends and other guys on different teams. They play guys.
Well, it's clear no one here has seen my perimeter game.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Artie says he's real good.
You got to put this together.
No, I mean, not that I'm real good. I just think that, with the size and dribbling in and getting inside on her, being
go ahead.
I could push her around a little bit.
Can we have that lined up?
No, not yet. I'm still working on it because we have this one Liberty player. She's trying to decide whether she wants to do it or not.
Why is everyone so uptight? It's
Well,
good,
they all
it's
have
good publicity.
They all have their
Who
contracts.
even goes to Liberty games? I'd be happy to get the publicity. Well,
Yeah, but then to be bulled down by Artie.
it's not going to happen.
They might get hurt, you know.
Yeah, it could be accident. He could trip her.
Artie, if your perimeter game was that good, wouldn't the Knicks be after you?
No, I have an all right outside shot. I mean, the rest of my game is pretty bad, but I think that's all I need.
All right.
All I can tell you is I remember when I was in college, and these women would walk around campus, and they looked like men. I mean, they were huge. They're like 6'5", 6'6". I think it's going to be a tough road for you, bro.
Why is it so hot in here?
Take your temperature.
How?
No, it's hot. I'm not sick. It's hot. I mean, I'm sick, but I'm not feverish.
Howard?
You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I missed this or not. How embarrassing was the foot race between Marco and John? Was it even close?
Oh, no. Marco at the end ran backwards
And was talking to
and
John.
taunting John while he ran, yeah.
Is that going to air this week? I thought that was coming on.
All right, Bobo, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Hal.
Bye.
Take care, man.
Thank you very much.
Do you want those tapes of Stutter and John getting his letter read? And
Okay. And then I want to read this article. Here's Stuttering John from that horrible show he's on.
So what the deal is, Julie Brown is reading his letter from Susanna.
Oh, each celebrity got a letter.
Yeah, a letter from a loved one.
And another celebrity read it out loud.
Okay. So this is John's wife writing him.
Yeah.
And she really misses John because she waits on him hand and foot, getting him beers and...
Yeah, she misses all the work she has to do.
Yeah, and she really does love him, though. Well, and John started crying over that letter? I thought it was kind of a lame letter,
He
quite
started welling
frankly.
up, yeah.
Welling up.
He got misty, yes.
I can't wait to pack your shirts for your gig in Buffalo.
Right.
I love how you make me pack your bags and...
Lay out your clothes at night.
Hurry back. Artie keeps calling for his check.
I like that you tell me we have no money and I can't even buy a winter coat, but in the same breath you go out and lose $1,000 to Howard.
And you turn up the thing on my exercise machine.
I can't believe how incredibly sensitive you are when you tell me how fat I am and I should exercise harder.
The part I saw last night, someone was holding a video camera and John was pretending to be like that crocodile hunter guy doing a bad like Australian accent.
I fast forwarded right through that. They gave them a camera. They have nothing to put on.
It was douche chills.
They're running
really
profiles that they did of people who have already been thrown off because of filling time.
Here's Chris Judd on John's letter.
So this is a little bit hard to hear. You know, they got
Because they're whispering.
So it's Chris Judd and Tyson talking about how great John's letter was.
We don't recognize that guy.
Well, I got to tell you, I was talking to Susanna before she left, and I even came in and told you. I said, God Almighty, she loves him because she was telling me, you know, isn't John doing great? And wouldn't the show suck if John wasn't on it? And
show sucks.
And you know,
he's on it and it sucks.
No, but I mean, she was like insinuating that the show was being, you know, the only reason to watch it was for John.
She doesn't realize the only reason is because she knows John. No one else cares.
Well, that's love.
Yeah, she loves him.
No. Melrose, you're on the air.
Howard, I figured that whole thing out about John's show.
I don't want to hear any more about John's show.
Forget about John's show. I have tape of Regis and Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny because he asked him about 60 Minutes, too, you know. You got to hear this. And Charles Grodin, like, makes a big deal about how he's no longer with 60 Minutes, too, because he wanted Andy Rooney's job on 60 Minutes, but Andy Rooney wasn't quitting.
Charles Grodin's not on 60 Minutes, too, anymore?
They got rid of him?
They got rid of him, yeah.
Yeah, he's horrible.
But he talks about it in a way that he does, like, damage control. He puts it off like he didn't want to be monitored about his 2-minute segment. He didn't want CBS telling him what to do.
Charles Grodin was horrible at it. I mean, I used to play it. It was awful. Andy Rooney is so funny. Andy Rooney's got a wit. I mean, I watch those Andy Rooney segments. I'm like, man, those are good. Charles Grodin was horrible.
And his delivery was really tough.
It was Andy Rooney's delivery.
Yeah.
He was ripping him off.
You got to hear this.
All right, play it. Those suckers me in with these clips.
No, I'm excited. I might be working for you.
Yeah, you're going to be working for me. I'm going to fire John and hire you.
You know, I would love that.
It'd be great.
He still owes me $200.
Go ahead, play it. I mean, look how hard this guy works. He gets clips all over the place. I mean, it's fantastic.
John still owes. He sends me a big 1099, but he owes me money, John.
Come on.
All right.
Could Melrose possibly just answer the phones and do this clip thing he does?
No.
No.
I'm afraid he's mental.
I bet he could.
I could work. I'm not mental, Robin.
You're mental.
I think he'd be great.
I will prove to you I will work for free for 2 weeks in New York.
Really?
I'll do anything you want on the show, Howard. Anything. I'll work for Gary. I will work for Gary.
I think you're an interesting guy, and I don't dislike you, but I think the havoc you wreak when you show up anywhere is unbelievable.
No, I'm a new Melrose, Gary.
You know how many times you've been in New Melrose?
No,
You're in New Melrose every other month.
Gary, I swear to you.
Hey, can I ask you something? I'm being very serious. Do you take any sort of medication for your moods?
No.
Have you ever?
No.
You've never been under a psychiatrist's care?
When I was in 9th grade, I went to a guy on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn.
All right, just play the clip. I don't even want to know what your story is.
When it was Eastern Parkway.
Nobody cares. Go ahead.
Here it is, Howard.
I've left 60 Minutes, too. I tried to get on 60 Minutes. I thought Andy was going to retire, and he didn't. So, no. I'm not exactly a guy that, well, you know this. I mean, I've been needled by you for years. I don't like a tremendous amount of input. It's a great show. It's a great broadcast. Obviously, I don't need to say that. And the guy in charge is great. But there is, when you do commentary on a network, it's not like host chat, where nobody's going to vet your host chat, right? Does anybody look over your host chat?
We don't even know what we're going to say.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. But when you do commentary on the network, 60 Minutes, 60 Minutes 2, they want to know what you're going to say. There's some, Andy gets it, everybody gets it, and you know me, for a 2-minute thing.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to talk about it a lot, to be honest.
But they have to know what
They do. They have to know, and what are you going to do, and what are you going to... And I'm not, that's not...
He's such a rebel.
Remember when you first started, the guy came...
That's the best part.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
He's such a rebel that his stuff is so wild.
They wouldn't let him do what he really wanted to do.
I guarantee you they let him do whatever he wanted to do, and it was boring. He's lying. He's a liar, that guy.
Oh, he's so cutting edge.
Yeah. I was in the Hamptons this weekend, and I went to dinner Saturday night, and I'm talking to the waiter, and he goes, I had to go to this restaurant at 6:30 because they were full. So they said...
No seating even at this time of the year?
Yeah, it was busy, so he said to me, if you come in 6:30, we can feed you. It was a great meal and everything, and then when I'm in there, they said one whole big table was taken up because Christy Brinkley was coming in. So I'm sitting there thinking, gee, she probably hates me. You know what I mean? Because we probably said something bad about her, right?
Yeah, I remember one thing in particular.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't think models and those kind of people ever hear anything.
Really?
Yeah.
They just think everyone loves them?
Yeah. They just, they know a life of love.
Well, I don't know. It was weird. So there was a table of like 15 people sitting right next to my table, and Christy Brinkley was due to come in at 7:30. So I'm sitting there going, oh, this might be weird. Because I don't know that I've ever said anything bad about her, but I might have. So I need Gary there to tell me what I say, because I don't even know what I said. What did I say?
100 things, but the one that stands out was, I wonder if Billy Joel would still love her if somebody threw battery acid in her face.
That's a good question. That's not bad. That's not that bad. So maybe I never said anything all that bad.
I think we said that she's not that bright, and we played clips of her where she doesn't sound smart, and
right.
Another good model, that sort of thing.
Take care, Gary.
Bye.
Anyway, so I'm like sitting there going, I wonder if this is going to be unpleasant. Now my meal is ruined. Because who knows? So I'm sitting there eating, minding my own BI business. And then that whole party walks in, they sit down, they're eating. I hear people talking. I hear like a lot of gay guys going, oh, Christy.
Really? A table full of gay people?
Yeah, it seemed like these guys sounded very gay to me. Which was okay. I mean, I got no problem with that.
I'm just wondering who Christy hangs out with.
I think a lot of gay dudes. Because gay dudes love beautiful women. They love beautiful women. They worship beauty. They worship
in all
it.
forms.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Let me go bang a guy. But, so I heard,
there, Christy.
but I never looked up, never looked over at the table, because that's kind of weird. And Beth wanted to look, because don't forget, she's in the modeling business.
And you said, don't look, don't look.
I go, don't look. And she's like, I want to look. I go, don't look.
Don't you dare look.
But she couldn't see Christy from where she was sitting. She was sitting. She could see the husband. She said, oh, the husband's a very handsome man. I go, don't look at him either. She goes, well, why not? I go, because he's handsome. I don't want to look bad.
He's a model, too.
And you start looking at that, you'll see how ugly I am, and the whole pyramid will drop.
Don't look.
Everything will fall to hell in a handbasket. So I spent like a good half hour of my meal not looking.
You never saw.
So then I got up, and their table went silent. And I said to Beth, is that me? Like, do I imagine that? Yeah, do I imagine it? She goes, oh, no, the whole place went silent.
Now, when you go to your shrink, does that bother you, or you just like, you screw them? Does it bother you that you can bring a whole restaurant silent?
No, that's not an issue for me because I think I'm a controversial figure. I mean, people know who I am, and I'm famous, so people stop to see what's doing. Right?
Of course they're watching you.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'll say to him, people are watching me, and I think the shrink thinks...
You think you're paranoid.
Yeah. And I go, no, you don't understand. People look at me.
It's not paranoid if somebody's really watching, is it?
Do you tell your shrink, no, you understand, I'm really famous? Do you have to tell him that?
Well, sometimes I do, because sometimes it might sound like I'm an egomaniac, but, I mean, people do. I said, people look at me on the street and come up and ask me to sign things. Are you sure you're not imagining that?
Yeah,
I go, no.
Who are you?
Is he scribbling down how long?
General
Are you imagining it?
How long has this been going on?
Yeah, right. Lock me up.
Teddy Roosevelt?
No, but anyway, so the whole place went pretty quiet. And I think famous people think you're supposed to say hello to other famous people.
See, that was the moment everybody thought, well, he's now going to make his approach to Christy Brinkley, so the whole restaurant's waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, but she could have said Howard, something like that. But it was a celebrity standoff because I walked out and I had no desire to really meet the woman. I mean, who is she to me?
I would love to have heard the discussion the second you left. You don't know what they all had to say.
No, I would pay to hear that.
Well, see, now you're speculating that it would be bad, and that's not necessarily the case.
True. That's true. I didn't know. I know the place went very quiet. You could hear a pin drop.
Right, because they were like, is he going to make the approach or not?
Yeah.
Oh, he's leaving. Oh, darn. You never did anything.
Gee, that was a disappointment. One of the gay guys kept leaning over trying, I think, start a conversation, but we never got that going either.
You're right, though. Why do you have to meet Christy Brinkley?
You don't, obviously.
She's 4 inches away from being a really hot personal trainer.
Well, she is now with that total
I mean, honestly, God gave her, she's 5'11" and hot, so she's a model.
I mean, I would have, if she said hello to me, I would have been, oh, hey, how you doing?
Did you ever make eye contact with her?
Never.
How's she going to speak to you?
I never got to see her.
So you felt in this instance that she should have made the approach?
Yes, because in my case, you never know if somebody likes you or not. So I'm not going to go over and bother her. She should be man enough to say, hello, Howard.
How does she know you're not a horrible human being who would diss her?
Well, I am.
Oh.
She might be thinking, my God, if I say hello to him, he's going to insult me, because that's what he does.
Well, Beth's whole life they've been telling her she looks like Christy Brinkley. People walk up and say, you look kind of like Christy Brinkley, or sometimes people ask her to sign an autograph, Christy Brinkley.
Christy, huh?
So I think she was excited to see her, but... Because I got into this whole argument with Beth. I said, well, how can you worship, she goes, not worship, but how can you want to meet Christy Brinkley? She goes, I'm a model. I'm in that business. Right. She's at the height. She's achieved what, I wish I could achieve.
That's top of the line, yeah.
I said, okay. She goes, well, what if a great radio guy walked in, she said to me. Wouldn't you want to look at him or meet him? And I said, no, because I'm the greatest there is.
Right.
I'm the greatest.
There, right.
So you don't realize. You're sitting here with the radio's Christy Brinkley.
I'm the one.
I'm the Babe Ruth of radio. There's no one I need to meet.
Hey, you met me.
I'm the greatest.
Hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever been in that situation before and you made that approach to someone and they were mean to you? Like you've been with them?
No, never.
You know enough not to...
I very rarely make an approach. I don't like to bother people either. Who am I to go bother somebody? Oh, hello, I'm Howard Stern. Who am I? I'm just some big dummy. Why would I bother someone while they're eating?
Well, that's why it was odd that you walked over to Scott Shannon.
Well, it was a cocktail hour, and there was a lot of people milling around and talking. I just said, it's true, it is odd. I said, for once, I'll be the better man. And you see, it was a disappointment.
Why Scott Shannon would you do it for?
So the guy standing there at the bar by himself, he kept staring at me. I knew he wanted to make contact in some way, and I said, you know what? I don't know any guys in radio except for Steve Kingston and Booger and Cabby. And maybe it's time I met a couple of radio guys. I mean, maybe they're afraid to approach me because I am the greatest. I'm the most wonderful radio guy that ever lived. So...
And look what happened. Now you learn your lesson.
I learned not to say hello to people. I go, hey, Scott Shannon.
It's Frankenstein.
But also, Howard, you live at the point, there's a guy that you've also goofed on a lot, too. Maybe he was angry on someone else.
Who knows?
Like he hasn't.
Yeah. Joe, hey.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Hey, Joe.
My wife and I, we were at the restaurant after, just as you were leaving, and we heard what they said at the table. They all thought that you and Beth made a very handsome couple, that you looked about early 30s, and they said they wanted to say bad stuff about you, but they just couldn't get over the fact that how good you looked.
You got to be kidding me.
I swear to God.
Sure that wasn't your table, sir?
What restaurant?
What's up?
What?
What's up?
He doesn't know.
He's less garbling the word.
I wish he was for real.
I know.
Joe, I really wish you were there. That would have.
It would have been great.
You know what? I believe you, even though you don't know what restaurant.
Would you like to hire me to go to every restaurant you go to, and I can give you a report?
Yes.
I have a new invention. It's a centerpiece, and it's for celebrities, and it has mirrors all over, so you can see everybody around you without looking at them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, like what restaurant? Olive Garden?
All right, here's the article that you wanted to hear. I've already read it 17 times because I couldn't believe
the
it.
whole weekend with it.
I spent the weekend with this. This is the Star Magazine. And, I read Star Magazine and want to believe it because it's like, look at this. Marlon Brando dying. Crash diet leads to life or death battle. Madonna hides black eye. And I want to believe the Star Magazine. I want to believe that the Star Magazine really does have scoops, but stars are afraid to admit it. But there is nothing true about this article about me and Beth. There's nothing. I wish I could tell you there was truth to it. So it's a big, giant picture of Beth, and she's in a wedding gown. And where did they get that from? Well, she's in every wedding catalog. That's what she does for a living. She models wedding gowns about 10 weeks out of the year. Mm-hmm. And I know exactly what shoot this is from. So the premise of the article is that Beth is forcing me to marry her and even goes around on weekends shopping for wedding gowns.
Well, the whole point is, if she was just on her own shopping for wedding gowns, why would there be pictures?
Yeah. Despite his on-air rants that he'll never marry again, it looks like divorced radio shock jock Howard Stern may be heading to the altar after all. Now, the article's harmless. I don't care that the article's in there, but it ruins it for me because now I can't believe anything in the Star. And I want to believe it.
You'll believe it as soon as next week's issue comes.
All right. And this exclusive Star photo reveals his model girlfriend of 3 years. Beth Ostrowski, 30, is ready to get married.
See, they can't even get the years right.
Beth has been secretly hitting exclusive bridal shops and designer trunk shows, hoping that Howard will pop the question, says a source.
How's that going to make you pop the question?
That would make me leave her because she'd be crazy.
But, I mean, that's crazy.
Look at the logic there. She's trying on bridal gowns because I better pop the question.
No, that's going to make you pop the question.
She's invested all this time in a man who's not the easiest person to be with.
Who said that?
This is a quote. So she has every intention of seeing it through. And this means a marriage proposal. Stern, 49. Oh, can you believe that?
Who is offering this information?
That they got right.
Unfortunately, that was true.
Yeah, they couldn't shave a couple of years there.
Stern, 49, who went through a bitter divorce from wife Allison. It wasn't bitter. How was it bitter?
No, you're bitter. It wasn't bitter.
Yeah, I'm the bitter one. Has been adamant about never getting hitched again. The split is estimated to have cost the father of three half his $80 million fortune. $80 million? Where would I get $80 million?
You are crying about losing half of $80 million, you bastard.
Yeah, but it's not true. I wouldn't care because then I'd have $40 million.
Right.
At first, Stern didn't even want to date again.
Oh, please.
They got that wrong.
Yeah, this is all wrong. I can tell you that's false.
You saw me dating up a
He
Storm.
had a date at the last signing.
I brought a date to the signing of my divorce.
What a cool move that would be.
Hey, I got a fun kind of idea for our date tonight, sweetheart. What is that? Let's go to my divorce signing.
That would be great.
We'll start off with a divorce signing.
Just show up with like a 22-year-old.
At first, Stern didn't even want to date again, but he eventually began playing the field, including inviting strippers to his high-rise apartment.
You never did that.
Never.
All right.
I never had strippers to my apartment. I kept them at Scores.
Right. You know where to keep your strippers.
Then he and much younger Beth.
Much.
She's much older than the women I date now. Then he and much younger Beth were introduced by a mutual friend and hit it off. He made it clear to her from the beginning that he'd never tie the knot again and has repeated that on air. That's why he was furious when reports surfaced last summer that he and Beth were shopping for wedding rings in the Hamptons.
You were furious?
It was dumb. We said as soon as we went in the jewelry store and bought a ring, they say it was a wedding ring.
Right. Listen to this music.
Beth's not giving up. The calendar pinup is so confident she'll be able to get her honey to the altar. She's secretly been checking out gowns for the past few months, says pals.
Who are these pals?
Beth doesn't even have any pals. I'm her pal. Beth made an appointment to visit designer Ramona Kiviza, who was doing a trunk show at the Waldorf Astoria, Manhattan. Yeah, Beth worked there.
Well, she didn't contact him. He contacted her.
It's a woman who makes wedding gowns. She works for...
It sounds like Beth calling up this woman to see her gowns.
I bet you the woman probably
With this story?
Yeah, gave the picture, but Beth says she's not that kind of woman. She tried on 3 dresses and looked deliriously happy. Dresses from the designer retail from $2,000 to $100,000, depending on the detail. The sky's the limit. Now she says a Kiviza rep. Maybe...
That's a story from this designer.
Now she's gearing up for an ultimatum, says a pal. Beth's all set to make Howard her husband, says the source. If he isn't ready by now, she doesn't want to waste any more time with a man who won't commit. I'm committed. I'm in a relationship. Just not getting married. She realizes Howard can be super stubborn, but if anybody can get through to him, it's her. So there it is, big picture of her in a wedding gown. Trying on wedding gowns, because that'll get me to go get married. And
she always takes a photographer with her when she's doing it.
And she's so desperate for a man that she needs to force me.
She's got to lock you up.
She needs to force me to marry her, because she can't get any dates.
Well, she's wasted so much time.
Yeah, she's wasting all her time with me. I am a waste of time. Believe me, I am. Well, if I want to invite you to the wedding, Robin.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
So you can hit me over the head with a hammer.
That's my job.
Yeah.
I'm in the wedding party.
Oh, you're in the wedding party. You hold the hammer. And you can hit me in the head with it. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we have so much show for you. You won't believe it. But first, these words. Stoner, what's up?
What's up, bro? How you doing today, man? Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I know you're a big comic book fan, and you watch the show Smallville, and I always get a good laugh out of some of the Christopher Reeve jokes over the past. But I have to say, the episode this last week was pretty killer.
It was killer, and Christopher Reeve was quite good in it.
Yeah, man. I mean, the way they brought him in. Who was that one scientist dude in the wheelchair? Discovers black holes, David Hawking or something like that.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, he played kind of a character similar to that kind of
Thank
vibe.
you for the call, Stoner. We're not going to get into a whole discussion about Smallville.
We did this already.
We did it already. Thanks. All right. Anyway, during the commercial, I looked over at Artie, and he was covered in black war paint.
Yeah.
And again, it's because every day Tony puts black paint on his bald spot, so we won't offend you on the E! Show. But I guess Artie scratches it, and there's these big black blotches all over his forehead of ink.
Why can't he keep his hands out of his hair? What's going on?
You know what? Tony used to paint in my part of my hair, and I had her stop because what happens is for some reason it itches, and you start scratching your head.
You itch.
And I was walking around with black fingernails all day. Like I looked like I never washed.
Like you were a mechanic or something.
So I said to Artie, why don't you use that spray on hair? I was not making a joke. I mean... That stuff they use on TV is spray on hair.
Does that not leave residue?
I don't know. But Artie said to me he doesn't even care.
I really don't. You know, I used to... When I was on Mad TV, I was just starting to get bald, and they used that spray stuff.
Yeah.
And it took a long time to wash out of my hair. But back then I really cared. I guess I did, because I'm still in my 20s.
Right.
Now I really don't care if people know that I'm bald. I mean, everyone knows I'm bald anyway.
Artie's got a full head of hair in the front, just a big yarmulke of bald spot.
Right, it's like a landing
I got a
area.
yeah, and it really doesn't look great, but, I mean, how many people see it anyway?
First of all, it looks ridiculous because maybe your bald spot's covered, but your whole face is covered in, like, black newspaper ink.
No, I know. I look like Oliver.
Yeah, like you've been begging on the street.
An English orphan or something.
Artie says he goes home and it's all over the place.
It's all over. I take a nap. It's all over my... pillows, and it gets on the clicker, and it's... Yeah, it's so maybe it's not worth it.
I don't think it is, dude.
I mean, Tony does me a solid. She does me a favor and spends an extra few minutes to do it every morning, so it's not going to bug her if we don't do it.
Right.
So you're going to give it up? Are you announcing?
I might give it up.
Artie's coming out of the closet with his bald spot.
Physically, I think I'm fine with the fact that I'm not. I got back the biopsy. No
cancer on that nose?
That's right.
Howard Stern exclusive. Everyone was so concerned.
Right. As long as I'm healthy, I don't care about the bald spot.
In the newspaper, they have a... okay, so the answer is get rid of the black paint.
All right, no more of that.
Because they know from the front shot, Artie's covered in black ink. It looks silly.
Doing a minstrel show, man.
By the way, I found this in USA Today. These are various celebrities talking against a war with Iraq. And I always find these funny. George Clooney says, I'm concerned that in the United States we are not embracing what we normally do, which is have a debate on the subject. We've been debating this subject for 12 years.
Who are we going to debate with?
Yeah. There are bad people in the world. We have to get them. Look what the invasion of Afghanistan has led to. Rooting these guys out, getting this guy out of Pakistan that they just arrested.
Making people safer.
Janine Garofalo, I absolutely would not say this war in Iraq is a just war. But why? Why isn't it just? We've been attacked. The World Trade Center was blown up. Dustin Hoffman, I'm not anti-American, but I'm against the current administration's policy. Spike Lee. Gee, what a shock. He's
against everything.
I wish he'd live in Iraq. To say the whole world has to fall in line is, you know what, America doesn't have the moral right to tell other people what to do. Yeah, we do, and they're killing us, stupid. I wish he'd been in the World Trade Center. Then you'd be pissed.
What if the terrorists flew a plane into the Oscar ceremony?
Yeah. Here's Susan Sarandon, another loudmouth. It's been said by many experts, not just civilians like myself, that it is possible to contain Saddam Hussein without inspectors to disarm him. Martin Sheen, don't invade Iraq. Inspections work. War won't. The only reason they're allowing inspections is because we're on the brink of war.
Absolutely. They had thrown out the UN inspectors and weren't letting them back in.
Martin Scorsese. It seems to me that any sensible person must see that violence does not change the world. It's changed the world many times, including World War II and I.
It certainly changed downtown Manhattan.
Wasn't for violence, Spike Lee would still be a slave.
But that was a violent act, and there are no more buildings there.
Here's Martin Scorsese. Yeah. It seems to me that any sensible person must see that violence does not change the world, and if it does, then only temporarily. I disagree. I think violence is an excellent deterrent for madmen.
It took violence to get rid of Hitler.
Yeah. And no one wanted to go to war. Nobody wanted to go to war with Hitler and lose their life.
Everybody's acting as if even the president thinks war is a great thing.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks it's great.
President Bush wants to get reelected. Being at war is not going to help him. So he's not all that much for it either. It's going to hurt the economy being at war. It's going to cause dissension amongst people. Well, he doesn't want war. He's not a total idiot. He didn't get to be president by being a total moron.
Whereas you got to be stars by being total moron.
Yeah, by basically doing nothing.
Your job is to be self-possessed and pretend to be other people.
Yeah, you pretend for... And if George Clooney wasn't handsome, didn't win that genetic lottery, he'd be nothing.
Right.
Because he's not that great an actor. He's a good-looking guy.
That's right. He's not going to change the world with his acting.
Right. Tonight on E! Stump the Buoy. Tune in to see us get scammed when our contestant's sister refuses to get naked. That's a funny one.
Oh, it is. We get taken big time.
And we lock her in the bathroom, and then she finally escapes wrapped up in toilet paper like a mummy. It's a really funny show tonight on E!
Fighting. It's terrible.
Yeah. You'll love it. You will love it.
Cursing and screaming.
Yeah. So, real quick here, High Pitch Eric. I know there are fans of High Pitch and there are those that hate him, but I think you'll want to hear this. High Pitch Eric came in here and went to shoot a porno with Cat Cleavage.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember when he won that opportunity.
So they keep sending me the porno, and it's disgusting. It's like Cat Cleavage is a chubby chick, and she's effing 60 fat guys.
Oh.
High Pitch being one of them, and it's vile.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. I'll play you some clips before they come in here. Here's Eric. Here's High Pitch Eric getting fluffed up. They have to excite. First of all, High Pitch is a... Oh, wait, Cat Cleavage isn't heavy.
No, she's not. Where did you get that impression?
Oh, she's hot.
Oh, maybe it was the fluffer who was fat, not Cat Cleavage. Yeah. Well, anyway, Eric, congratulations on your porno, Cat Cleavage. Congratulations on doing 50 300-pound men.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Do you have an interest in talking to that guy that's on the phone?
Oh, yeah. You know what? This is disgusting, Eric. You know what? I'm aware of everything you're up to. So Eric does personal appearances, and he hired this guy, Phil, to take him to Philly in a cab.
No, a limo.
Oh, a limo.
And there's two different...
Did you hire Phil to take you in a limo? What happened, Phil, when you took High Pitch Eric?
Yeah. Eric.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you, Eric? I thought you were in Chicago.
No, I'm back.
Oh.
How much money does Eric owe you?
No. I'll take care of it later.
No. You got he owes Eric owes Phil $2,300, and this is what was so disturbing. You wrote him a check on a closed account. You didn't bounce a check. You wrote a check you knew would never clear.
Why did you do that?
And you told him you were out of town the last 2 weeks when you've been home.
Why would you hire a limo that you can't pay for?
No, but I'm going to give it to him later.
But you've been telling him that for a couple of months.
No, I'm going to give it to him later.
No, but do you understand that you've been telling him that for a couple of months, and why would we believe you now?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call later with my credit card.
Eric, they're preparing your room at Rikers. You're going to have a lot of sex up there.
Hey, Phil, I'll give you my credit
Eric, let me ask you something. Do you know that Phil thought that you were a celebrity because you're on this show? And, I mean, Phil's not the brightest guy either, but he thought you were a celebrity and that you were going to pay him? And you not only give him a bad credit card, but you also give him a bad check?
Two rides. The first was $700, and then you said, come back now, and I'm going to give you the check for the $700 and the $1,500 ride, and then that check bounced.
Hey, Phil.
But, Eric...
Is that fair, Eric?
No. Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Can I call you later when I get home?
Give me the money.
I'll have it on me right now.
Well, let me ask you a question. What goes through your head when you're writing a check that you know it's not even going to bounce? You know it doesn't exist.
I thought I had the money in
No. The account was closed. It was a closed account. It was a non-existent account. It had been closed for 6 months. So you know you're not paying a guy, yet you're taking his services.
No. I'm going to...
No, but how do you feel when you do that?
What are you, a con man now? What are you? What are you? Catch me if you can?
No.
Who are you, a con man now?
No.
Is that where you're going with all this?
No.
Shame on you.
And why'd you tell the guy that you were out of town the entire month and you were only going to be in New York one day this whole month?
Why did you do that?
Well, I was a little nervous, but I'm going to pay him back.
Well, you should be very nervous because I spoke to him yesterday, and he's definitely thinking about sending you to jail. He's not kidding around.
Well,
good.
Phil,
I hope you do it, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you when I get home to take care of it with you.
I hope so, because those guys in Rikers are looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, High Pitch. Why would you spend $2,300 on limo bills? You're not a rich man. What are you doing? You clearly had no intention of paying.
I did.
And if we didn't put you on the spot right now, you probably would still be avoiding Phil.
No, Phil, I'm going to call you when I get home.
And say what?
I'm going to take care of it.
How?
How is a good question.
You have $2,300 in your bank account?
I have a credit card coming to me today in the mail.
He's getting a new credit card. He's going to charge this on it?
So now Phil will be paid, and then the credit card company will be screwed.
But they're not even going to accept that charge. It's the first time he's using the credit card. He has no...
No, they will accept it.
How do you know?
When I get the card, I call up the 800 number so they could activate it.
So you've done this before? In other words, you go from card to card, right?
Yes.
Like, in other words, you don't pay one card, or you take one credit card to pay the next one, right?
Right.
And then, but you never actually pay money. Have you ever sent in money to pay a credit card?
Yes, once.
Oh, my goodness.
I have to activate it.
Once.
First of all, if you heard that voice activating a credit card, would you?
Well, luckily
activate my card.
It's just a dial-up number. He hits a bunch of buttons.
I just felt bad because I met this guy at LaGuardia yesterday. He's working on a Sunday. You know, the guy's trying to run a business. And when I heard that he was out $2,300 from you, it made me furious.
But what kind of credit limit could Eric have? They're not going to let him charge $2,300.
Where do you get a credit card?
I just fill out applications.
All day?
Yeah.
And what do you mean you think one is coming today?
Because I'm expecting it today in the mail.
Ugh, he's full of crap.
No, I'm not. Hi, my name is Donald Trump. I'd like to activate my card. No,
what are you doing taking $2,300 limo drive? Shame on you.
I'm going to take care of it this afternoon.
You know, you can get to Philly. He took you down to Philly, he told me.
You take a train.
You could take the Amtrak for $175 round trip.
Really?
Yeah, not even. Not even.
What are you? You're in a limo? You don't have a pot to piss in. And you're in a limo?
And you tell the guy to come back?
And I think the guy was especially impressed because it wasn't just Eric in the limo; it was also Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Yeah, you had Ruth and Gehrig in there.
Hey, Phil, I'm going to call you this afternoon.
No, you're not. Be honest.
No, I am.
Phil,
I am.
Phil, this is really what he's thinking. I'm never calling Phil.
No, Phil, I'm going to call you this afternoon.
Okay, Eric, I hope so.
You know, Phil, I heard that you were reluctant to press charges because Eric's a celebrity. Eric's no celebrity, and you should absolutely press charges.
So I'm going to call you when I get home.
You try to give the man the benefit of the doubt. But
Send him to jail. He
$2,300.
So I'm going to call you when I get home.
He'll be doing pornos in Rikers. That's okay.
I'll call you when I get home, Phil.
Can you imagine?
I can't believe you have the nerve to come down here with this hanging over your head.
Yeah, no fear whatsoever, huh? And this is the guy I met. If I didn't meet him yesterday, who knows what else is going on?
No,
Who else do you owe money to?
I'm going to take care of it today.
How many other people do you owe money to? You better come clean right now.
Eric, how are you going to take care of it today?
I am.
Well, okay, Eric, what if the credit card isn't in the mail today? Then what?
No, I know.
No, but what if it isn't? Just for instance. And what if it doesn't come this whole week? What happens to Phil?
No, it's going to be taken care of.
You can call your dad, right?
And what if your credit limit's only $500? You can't
No,
charge
it's going to be more.
Oh, please. Who's going to give you credit?
I owe money to my stylist.
What is it, Doug?
I can tell you what else is going on. I've heard numerous stories over the years about Eric taking other people's credit card numbers and like charging tons and tons and tons of stuff.
Wow. Is that true?
My goodness.
As well as I have some other stuff too.
Eric, is that true that you've done that?
Like who?
The answer should be no.
There's a yes.
Like
there you go.
And
have you ever gotten an appearance and had like a car service and then like utilized the services post the appearance, like 2 months later, like use that account because you had that information? Yes.
He's acting like he doesn't understand, and you know what? On some level, I don't think he does.
You understand that you did that?
You have the information about a car that was supposed to be yours for one night, but you call that car company 2 months later and use them. You've done that, right?
That's probably what he did with this guy on the phone.
Is that what you did, Eric?
I didn't.
Eric, when you go into court...
Is that what you did?
I don't know.
Eric,
we convict him when he doesn't even understand
Do you know right
crime.
from... he's giving me eyes.
I was going to say, when you go into court, you realize that you can't stare at the ground with that big lip hanging low, right? You're going to have to answer some questions. We're prepping you here.
Yeah, pretend I'm a lawyer, all right? Eric, do you ever use a car service months after a club hires you?
Well, sometimes when I need to.
Yeah, see, you're gonna fold right on the stand.
Jesus! But do you? Wait, here's a question: do you realize that that's not right to do that?
Yes.
You do.
Oh, so you know what you're doing.
I think he's gonna cry.
Are you crying?
No.
You should.
He should be.
Eric, have you ever killed anybody?
Like who? No.
What do you mean?
Name a guy.
Do you realize that using someone else's credit card number is wrong?
Yeah.
Also, do you realize that bouncing a check, forget about writing a check on a closed account, is actually a felony? Did you know that?
That's why he didn't do that.
All right, now listen to me. I want you to make good on this today.
How can he?
I will.
He has people that have the money. You and never do this again. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Thank you, Howard.
Hey, Howard, you got to hear Eric's outgoing message at his home, trying to hide from this guy. Listen,
let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, no.
Hi, this is Eric. Today is February the 18th. I will be flying to Minneapolis this afternoon from Los Angeles. I will be in Minneapolis till the 28th. And then from March 1st until the 31st, I will be in Chicago for a month. Please leave me all messages. I'll get back to you soon.
What?
I promise I'll pay him.
You will pay him.
Yes.
You feel bad.
Yes.
But look at the elaborate scheme here.
Howard, do you know that I was talking...
You're not smart enough to be pulling this kind of stuff off.
Yeah, do you realize that right now, while you're sitting here, you're actually in Chicago?
Howard, I promise I'll pay him. From April 1st through Memorial Day, I'll be on a mining mission in South America.
I believe you. Now, you better make good on this.
We're going to check with you tomorrow.
I promise.
And, Phil, you keep in touch with me. If you're not paid in a week, call me back.
Okay.
All right, Phil, you're going to be paid.
Thank you, Howard.
All right. Thank you.
Now keep my fingers crossed for him.
I promise.
All right. That's what I need to hear.
But what about these credit cards? One of these days, this is all going to come back to you.
You got to get out of that loop. Stop with the credit cards. ride?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. I understand. From June to December, I'll be in Pittsburgh.
Yes, Cabby.
He's not going to pay this guy.
No, he's going to. I can see he's going to.
How's he going to pay him? He doesn't even have a job. You know what? I will put up the first. I'll give this guy. Gary, do you have his number?
Gary has his number, yeah.
I'll give him $300 today. I'll come in and give it to you cash, Gary. I mean, there's no way this guy's going to get paid by High Pitch Eric. He's leaving phone messages saying he's in Chicago.
You know, and I got one more question for you. The gig that you went to in Philly.
How much did it pay?
How much did it pay? Because I know that ride was $1,500.
Yeah, how much did they pay you to show up in Philly?
Well, Beetlejuice's manager gave me the money.
How much?
$300.
Oh!
So you spent $1,500 on a car ride to make $300.
Take a train, dumbass. Unbelievable.
You're going to pay him back today.
Yes.
He's not going to pay him. Gary, I'll give you $300 to give this guy. There's no way Eric is going to come up with $2,300.
All right, thank you, Cabby.
Yeah. Hey, Howard.
Yes.
1-800-TRIM SPOT, baby. Eric, lose your fat ass and get him off the show, man. He's scamming your listeners. He's scamming your fans. He's scamming normal working class guys out of $2,300.
All right, thank you.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Howard, I don't know if you want to pile on, but I got a question to ask. Hey, Eric, have you ever charged anything to K-Rock?
No.
Have you ever charged a limo to K-Rock?
No, they sent the bill here by accident when it was supposed to be sent to me.
That's an accident?
Sergeant Harrison, what's up?
Hey, Howard, good morning. Gary, you're absolutely right. It is a felony. And, Eric, I just want to tell you before I go on, you do have the right to remain silent. Eric, what we're going to do, we're going to begin looking into all your applications for credit card fraud. If I find one initial out of line. Furthermore, my boys over at the IRS are going to be looking at the last 7 years' taxes. So, my friend,
is that Sal?
you're going to be going away a long
Officer
time.
Sal?
Long time.
Officer Boots.
Officer Boots. Thank you, Sergeant. Yeah.
Howard, check this out. Eric, how'd you get here today?
What was that? I didn't hear. How did you get here?
No, I took a limo here.
How do you get a limo? Who paid for that?
We should get that guy up here and see who he thinks is paying him.
Yeah, whose account this is supposed to
Whose
be
limo? Whose limo are you using?
Well, I pay for it.
How? When did you? Why would you pay for limos? It's a fortune.
Take the subway.
Who drove him here today?
And here's a weird thing, too. The limo driver that he owes the money to, he's not a dumb guy. Eric came recommended from somebody that Eric must have paid once.
Right.
A limo company that he must have paid once, and Eric must jump around a lot. So our limo guy, Phil, not our limo guy, but this guy just said, hey, he came recommended. That's why I took his check.
Right.
No, but I'm going to pay Phil back, I promise you.
You do?
Yes.
I like the way Eric takes his headphones and he talks to you like he doesn't know he's on the air.
Howard, between me and you, I'm going to pay him.
All right. Okay.
What, is this to stop the avalanche of calls that are probably trying to get through now?
I promise you.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you're a man of your word. I must be crazy to believe you.
You're a thief, Eric.
Right.
No, I'm going to pay him.
Okay. That's all we wanted to hear.
Just send the bill to my address, 40 West 57th.
And how much is it costing you today to be here by a limo?
It was $65.
$65.
Yes.
And you paid already?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Was that true?
Yes.
I want to hear the truth. Did you? Yes. I'm going to bring the driver right up here now. Tell me the truth.
No, I did.
You paid him already? I'm going to bring him up right now.
Well, he gave me a bill. And I have to give him a payment.
So you haven't paid.
Have you paid him? You just told me.
Can I tell you how out of control Eric is?
Yeah.
I'm just talking to the producer of Cat's Movies, and he told me that he called Eric and he said, I'll pick you up. And Eric goes, no, I got a car.
Oh, my. What are you doing? Someone wanted to give you a free ride.
I guess he didn't have a...
What do you want to be?
He didn't have a super stretch, right?
He's living large.
What do you want to be, a big man?
No, I'm not.
What's going on with you?
How I promise I'm going to pay this guy. I'm a man of my word. Trust me.
But what about today, though? Cat Cleavage was going to pick you up and bring you into town.
Yeah, how'd you pay the guy today?
He hasn't.
He hasn't.
Are you gonna? You really?
No, yes, I am.
Where's the money? Show it to me.
I got to put on my credit card.
How are you getting home? How are you getting home?
That's supposed to be in today's mail, but might not be.
No, it's today's mail.
Why, if someone was going to give you a ride here, would you say, no, I have my own car?
I didn't say that to him.
What?
You call him a liar?
No. He offered me a ride.
Right.
I said I didn't want the ride. I told him I'll give him a call last night, which I never did.
But why wouldn't you, knowing that you've got a ride today that you really can't pay for? You could have had a free ride and not have this hanging over your head.
What's with the rides? Who cares about a ride?
I'm addicted to paying for cars. That's true.
It's true that you're addicted.
What goes through your head? You want to show up like a big shot?
No, but I just need to get around.
How are you getting home?
Train.
Yeah, before you did this show, how'd you get around? Subway, right?
Yes.
Is there a driver waiting downstairs for you?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Hold on. I'm going to
go down and see.
Actually, I'm having a car pick me up at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
See, he lied.
So the guy's not waiting. He's just coming back.
But you said you were going home on the train. You've got a car coming to
car
get
pick
you.
me up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
A car is going to pick you up at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
But you don't have any money.
That's $130 you don't have.
Well, I'm doing an appearance this weekend.
For $300.
No, more.
How much?
About $500, $600.
How much is it going to cost to get there?
Well,
$700.
No. The place is at Queens, which is by me.
All right, Eric, listen to me. You're insane. I don't care if you're a homo or not. That's irrelevant now.
Well, Howard, I promise, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to pay this man.
All right. I'm going to check on you every day.
Okay.
And if I start getting the runaround, I'm going to be very suspicious.
Yeah, where are you going to be when Howard calls?
Here's the deal, Eric. I'm going to call Phil a week from today. And I'm going to do an update.
Yeah, we want to know that this guy's paid.
Okay.
Anthony, what is it?
Yeah. Hi. If this guy was black, he would be in jail right now.
That's
He would be in jail. Remember that guy that was going around saying he was Cindy Portier's son?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened to him?
I don't know. Big Black, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to tell Eric that, you better make sure you pay your bills because you end up like me in a homeless shelter, bro.
Yeah, Big Black's in a homeless shelter.
He was running those credit cards.
Yeah, for 3 years.
They can't find me now. I owe like $50,000. Oh. You're going to end up like me, bro.
Yeah, stop it. Take the train. You're not a rich man. You have limos. Listen to this guy running around in a limo.
I got a car.
Are you kidding me with this? I can't even believe what I'm hearing. I'm in here letting you plug this porno movie. You should even say to the porno producer, you pay for my car. I'm going to get in there, produce and plug your movie. It's worth a lot of money. He offered.
He really worked the whole California thing. He kept calling for movies and rides, and
he did.
Can you give me money?
Well,
Can
actually,
you do this?
well, how you know how?
Yeah, he's
you know how
pretty
when
pushy.
You know how when you do something, like you said. I mean, when what's his name? Elephant Boy, when he was on the show, he told him when people do something, they shouldn't do anything for free.
Yeah.
So I did this porno, and I
got paid for it.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
I mean, that's why I shouldn't do anything for free.
Right, but what does it have to do with getting paid for services? Has in no way connected to like stealing limos and charging stuff. In other words, the limo company didn't screw you. If you feel screwed, you shouldn't have done the porno. If the porno people paid you, then you should shut up and do it.
Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. There is a Chinatown bus from New York to Philly for $20 round trip.
$20 round trip.
And it's actually a really good service. I do it to Boston all the time.
Why are you scowling at that?
Because you don't want to hang out.
You don't want to be on a bus
with a bunch of Chinese.
They're not. But the thing is, there's not a lot of Chinese people.
Wait a second. Why are you smirking at a $20 round trip fare?
I never heard of a $20 round trip fare.
I can give you the website.
Because you're calling limos.
What's the website?
www.2000coach.com. You can go there right now.
Look at the puzzled look on his face.
What?
What? $20? I swear to God.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Some of the guys in the office were having a thought that maybe Eric can earn some money here. That maybe we ought to figure out, what we can get Eric to do for, say, like $100.
I don't think you should give Eric any money.
I'm not giving him any money. I'm disgusted with his behavior. Dominic, what is it?
Well, first of all, not only did he commit 4 crimes, but what's more interesting is I think Eric wants to go to jail.
Because he wants to be around men.
Yes, because that, a common characteristic of fraud people that run scams where they know they're going to get caught is the desire to be incarcerated. Eric will go to jail for bouncing checks, credit card fraud, and theft, the grand larceny of using other people's credit cards. He wants to go to jail, and that's where he'll end up.
Do you want to go to jail?
No.
He doesn't consciously know that.
No, but unconsciously, he can do what he wants there.
Well, you hear what Dominic's saying, so you better straighten up.
I will.
I'm doing a scared straight with you right now.
I will. You don't know what they'll do to him in jail.
Oh, my God.
I promise you.
You can only hope.
Eric, you realize that there's whatever fantasy you've had in your mind that you're not telling us about with a guy, there's no mandolins and cuddling or caressing. You realize that, right?
Do you think other men are really going to want Eric?
Yeah.
You know what?
You do?
There's someone for everyone.
For every pot, there's a lid.
Do you want to go to jail and be raped by a man? Because if that's what you want, you're going to get it.
No.
All right. Joey Boots.
Headed that way.
Joey Boots, what is it?
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Listen, he's picked me up at least 4 times at my house in a limo. Different companies.
Why are you
There's more out there, I tell you right now. Eric, you lied to me so much. You told me this was your father's account. Yeah, Eric, you told me it was your father's limo account. Hey, Howard, you know what it comes down to, okay? He wants to be as big as Beetlejuice. He sees Beetlejuice going around in limos. So he feels he should be in a limo also. He doesn't care how he does it.
What's with the limo? You don't need a limo. You're a big fat slob. Walk.
Eric, no more Chinese buffet.
Thank you, Joey. Joey Boots.
Hey, when I get into prison, do you think they watch King of Queens?
You pick up Joey in limos and tell him it's your father's account? What?
Yes.
All right. I want you to straighten up.
I will.
Swear on your eyes.
I swear on my eyes.
Swear on Robert Blake's daughter's eyes. You're telling the truth now.
I swear on Robert Blake's daughter. I'm telling the truth.
All right.
And I will pay him back the limo driver fee.
All right. That's what I want to hear.
But on top of this, the point Howard's making is that you got to stop this immediately. That this is a bad thing. You're going to get in a lot of trouble.
No more limos. If I see you in a limo, you're off the show.
Okay.
I mean it. Cat Cleavage, I know you banged 300-pound guys, 50 of them. God bless you, honey. There's something going on there with you I'm not going to get into.
Okay.
But all right, you did it. Now it's on film, and we're all going to go watch it.
Thanks for having
me. It's a train wreck. It really is.
That's 15,000 pounds of guys.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the limo driver.
Apologize to yourself.
I'm going to take care of it. Sorry, Howard.
Oh, that's Eric?
I'm not your daddy. That's crazy.
What's amazing is people actually show up when he calls.
I know. That voice alone, I wouldn't show up. What is it, Tony?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Stern, how are you?
Yeah.
My name is Tony Landolfi. I'm a comedian. I'm Sal's cousin. Artie knows who I am. I've met him before.
He's Sal's cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, whenever we got a gig in Jersey, Eric's always like, hey, I got a limo first. We're going to go in a limousine. We've gone to Jersey like 5 times, and he's picked us up in a limousine every time.
You're crazy.
Come on, Eric. You got to be the big...
Eric, how much money do you owe in limo bills?
The last one he picked us up in was painted like Stars and Stripes from front to back.
How much money do you owe, you know?
That guy filled $2,300.
Yeah, what about the other limos?
How much do you owe?
I always ask him, Eric, how you pay for this? I got it. It's taken care of.
No, I'm going to take care of everything.
Well, how much is it?
I can understand even like a heroin addiction, a gambling problem, but a limo addiction?
No, I'm going to take care of it.
I never heard of this.
I'm going to take care of it.
He's carved out a whole new...
And you know what kills me?
Territory.
Not that you're taking limos that you can't pay for, but you're not even parlaying it into something. Like some guys want to look powerful, and then let's say they run a scam where they, if they show up in a limo, then they can get someone to build a building or get a bank loan.
Or at least pick up a woman.
Pick up a woman. You're just picking up a bunch of dudes and taking them to comedy clubs.
I'm going to take care of it.
Howard, on top of it all, after the shows, he gets stone drunk because he's begging the owner for free booze. And then he's hitting on me like you wouldn't believe in a limousine.
You hit on Tyrone? I mean,
no.
Tony?
Hey, Tony. Tony?
Yeah.
No, you talking about the dancing monkey?
I'm talking about all the times we went to Jersey, when we were just in Port Jeff last Friday. Every time, man.
Hey, what happened?
Eric hits on you?
Oh, my God, like you wouldn't believe it. My wife laughed her ass off.
Like, how does he do it?
He's like putting his arm around me. The one time, we were coming back from the Millennium Cafe in Jersey, and it was just me, Eric, and my wife in a super stretch 12-passenger limo. Eric is drunk out of his mind. All of a sudden, he takes off his jacket. He takes off his shirt. He starts asking me for a massage,
Oh,
asking me to be his daddy.
God.
Can I sleep at your house?
What's going on with you?
I was
drunk. You were drunk?
So you really did that?
Every time he gets a few in him, man.
Was he aroused?
I don't know if he was aroused, dude. I was just telling him, get away from me, Eric. I'll knock you out, man.
Wow.
I know the comedy's one thing, but I'll knock you out.
You asked me to be your daddy?
I don't know.
I
don't know if I said that.
Be my daddy?
Eric.
Eric, you're just a font today.
I got a few in me.
Got to admit, he's entertaining.
Hey, Howard, there was a very recent incident with Be My Daddy. With the race for Marco and John, this squeaky guy showed up, and at the end we interviewed Eric, and he's like, I love Marco. I think he's hot. I'm attracted to him. I want him to be my daddy.
He wanted to get it on with Marco?
He said, I want him to be my father.
Marco's a good guy.
What?
Marco's a good guy. I was talking to him.
You attracted to him?
I told him I'm trying out for...
You want him to be your daddy?
He said, I want him to be my father.
He said to me, too.
Marco
Batakis is a great guy.
Eric, you realize when you go to prison, the guys are going to be the size of Marco and not nearly as nice as him?
They're not going to be smiling.
Howard, I told
But
Marco,
they will be your daddy.
I told Marco was going to try out for the Jets.
Yeah, okay. That's funny.
It's bad, man. It gets to the point where I'm like, they say, yeah, Eric's on.
Why are you picking up this guy in a limo? What do you want?
You want to be?
Tony.
Yeah.
Thank you for lunch.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, guys. Wackaweed.com.
All right. Whatever that is. Holy mackerel, dude.
That's how.
Oh, this is Tyrone. Tyrone, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know we sell bitches like Eric over here for cigarettes, man.
You in jail?
Wait to get his ass. I'm going to sell him for a cheese brainish and an egg a muffin.
All right, thank you, Tyrone. There's a guy from jail calling in.
Can't wait for you to get there.
Wow.
Howard, you have my word.
Don't give me a word. You don't owe me money.
No, I'll pay this guy, Phil.
Is that the only guy you're going to pay?
You don't have to whisper. We can all hear you.
Yeah, I know.
You're on the radio.
I know.
He knows where he is.
He doesn't.
I'm going to pay. Howard. I'm going to pay.
All right, you pull yourself together. I'm going to have a talk with you.
Okay.
Tyrone, could you do me from behind so I can watch Jimmy Kimmel?
Daddy.
Yeah, who do you think ends up with these freaks? Me. They're all on my head. You stop with the limo. If I ever see you in a limo, I'm going to clobber you. And you're off the show for good.
Super stretches.
Super stretch. I make a good living. I don't even have a super stretch. You know that?
Paul McCartney came here in a town car.
Yeah. Paul McCartney. He's got $1 billion. Be my daddy.
Hey, Tony, you want to be my daddy?
Marco, I love you.
Who'd want to be your daddy running up limo bills? Who can afford you? All right. If you want to check out Cat Cleavage, Cat, thank you for coming by. Good luck to you with the video. CatCleavage.com and LegendDirect.com. LegendDirect.com. It's where Cat bangs Eric and 49 other fat slobs.
Cat's a good chick.
Men and women.
What?
Men and women.
Man and woman?
No, man and woman.
What is that, a mustache?
Yeah. WOMEN.
Do the guys like that?
All right.
Woman.
Vin Diesel.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Do you hear my new rap song?
All right. I got to go. Enough with the rap. Stop rapping and start paying.
I will.
All right.
Good appearance, Eric.
It's called High Pitch to Knock You Out.
All right.
Nobody cares.
High pitch gonna knock you out.
Gonna rip you off. High pitch gonna rip you off.
There you go.
I'm gonna lift this money out of your wallet.
High pitch is good.
I'm gonna call your limo company and rip you off. High pitch gonna rip you off. Hey,
High pitch is good.
It's an LL Cool J song.
I'll write you a check on a closed account. I'm gonna rip you off.
Rip you off.
High pitch is gonna.
High pitch gonna rip you off.
High pitch is gonna knock you out right after he gets back from Chicago in July.
Yeah, I'm not in town right now.
I'll be in Minnesota for the summer.
man.
I'll be in Costa Rica.
Here's High Pitch rap.
Local AP News. High Pitch Eric.
What do you think? Someone's gonna buy this? No one's buying this.
Don't call me a homo. Come on, man.
Oh my God, this is horrible. Horrible. terrible. So bad. It's not even funny. You know that? It's not even funny.
I'm going to have a record deal coming soon.
At least your Hot for KC was funny. God knows what you were doing with that. But, Eric, you got to get to work and really pay these people back and stop with the limos. You've never taken a limo again, right?
Right.
Okay.
After this afternoon. He's already got one coming.
Right. All right, we're going to take a break. And I want to see you when you pay all your debts. That's only when I want to know you. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. I haven't even released High Pitch Eric because I just can't believe you. We started yelling at him during the commercials. And it's so funny, I can't even begin to tell you.
His nobility, he really doesn't know right from wrong.
He doesn't. Are you retarded?
I'm kind of slow.
You're slow, yeah.
I was in special ed classes.
Yeah.
You never moved in when you were in high school, you stayed in one room?
Well, I was in different classes, like from, different periods.
I only went to another room if they could get me a limo.
Yeah, he left for lunch.
No, I had math, I had science, which I wasn't good at.
And he's had a couple of jobs. He's lost every job.
But he's going back to school. That was the most interesting thing.
And then Eric told us during the break he's going to go to Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Where he's going to waste more money.
Good move. His job history is he worked at a mailroom in accounting for 7 years. He lost that job because he started hanging around downstairs and he stopped showing up. Mm-hmm. He had a job doing airport security, but once they found out about the bomb threat he made, they fired him from there a year later.
Right.
And then there was a job at the cell phone store, but he worked a commission, and a lot of people didn't want to buy a phone from a big fat guy with a slimy, greasy hand. So he wasn't making any money there.
And now he's just taking limos everywhere and not paying the limo bills.
And we were trying to say, wouldn't it be okay to just have a regular job, and then his appearances on the weekends is good extra money?
No, he wants to be in Connecticut School of Broadcasting and get a big radio job in Manhattan.
And then he appealed to you for a job.
Yeah, Eric, think about the reality of that. Are you going to get a radio job in Manhattan? Are you?
Not in New York.
You're going to go out of town, and what are you going to do? You're going to go to Connecticut School of Broadcasting. What's that going to cost you?
Unless if I could apply for financial aid.
Financial aid, okay.
And a scholarship he said he was looking for.
And then what do you think you're going to do? What kind of show are you going to do? Music show or talk show?
Talk show.
Do you think you're that interesting that you could do a talk show? Do you have opinions?
Well, if people could give me ideas. I mean, I have co-hosts lined up already.
Mm-hmm.
You have co-hosts lined up?
Yes.
Who are your co-hosts?
Well, Sal the stockbroker, my writer, Joey Boots.
So you're looking for a show.
He's got everything. He's got the crew all set.
You just need ideas.
Right.
Yeah. And when you talk, do you think people want to really hear it?
Well, if they want a funny show with me, Sal, and Joey, then we're going to put on a funny show.
All right. But why go to Connecticut School of Broadcasting? Why hasn't someone picked up on you yet?
Because if I take a 16-week course at Connecticut School of Broadcasting, give me experience on radio.
All right. You certainly have enough experience. You've talked here.
Yeah. I mean, they're good, but they're not miracle workers.
And I mean, what does it cost? I mean, if they have any scruples whatsoever, they will not allow you to go there. If they have any conscience.
Then he said he would work behind the scenes. What could you do behind the scenes?
Answer phones.
I don't think you can answer phones.
And that's the part where Artie said, what scenes could you fit behind?
I can answer phones. If I was in your office, I could say.
But you can't. You really, all jokes aside, you don't even have, what's the word? You can't retain anything, because Doug and I were just talking about this. This whole segment will end, and he'll walk out there, and we'll go, Eric, what did you learn today? And he really won't remember what he learned.
Right.
So you have to remember who's on the phone, what line they're on, take down a number properly, and I don't know that you can do that.
That's easy.
You know what? Maybe I'll let him answer our phone in a little while.
No, not during my show.
That's easy. I can say, hi, what do you want to talk to Howard about?
Yeah, and then what do you do?
Then they're going to tell me what they want to talk about, and then I'll put them on the computer, enter their name and what line they're on.
Yeah, and you can do that quickly?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What?
Hey, Howard, maybe he's pretty good at talking up records. Maybe we should have him play a couple and see what he can do. Maybe he's pretty good.
Okay.
Hey.
You want to talk up a record, and then you have to get out of here because I got a whole bunch of other
stuff. You got to put your headphones on so you can hear the record.
Okay. Well, I don't know what record it is going to be.
It doesn't matter.
What's the difference?
How many? You just tell us what the intro is, Case, and I'll tell you how long you have.
How long is the intro, Casey?
I don't know.
You're another genius. There's another guy. I don't know. I brought in a record. How long?
System of a Down.
How long is the intro? It says on it. Come here. Give me that. Stupid. Another the guy doesn't know.
Yeah, it just has the number. It says it on the log.
No.
Well, he knows the song, Toxicity, right?
Just talk. Talk until you hear some speaking. Go.
No, when he is speaking.
No. When you hear speaking, you stop speaking.
Oh, okay,
yeah, you don't talk when they're talking.
What radio station do you hear people talking over the singer?
Oh, okay, you're right.
All right. Maybe he does need a few
He
lessons.
does need to go to school. That's true.
It's 92.3 K-Rock. I'm High Pitch Eric. And I just came out of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Now I'm entertaining millions of listeners. System of a Down on K-Rock.
Eric, before you leave today, just out of curiosity, what did you get out of today's show? What do you leave them with?
Nothing.
What do you get? What's the whole point?
What's the point of today's show? What did you learn?
Not to do any more limos.
Right. Okay. All right. He learned.
He did learn something.
That was pretty good.
All right. All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Eric. You were very entertaining today. It's a miracle you're not in jail. Go straighten up, seriously. All right. Goodbye.
Everybody in the hall says he'll go out and continue to do the same things. He won't stop. Nobody has any faith in him but you, Howard.
So fat.
And the only great thing about him is that he can't get aroused for a woman, so he can't be a father.
Yeah. And that we're grateful for, all of us. Well, a couple of things that we have to discuss. Number one, over the weekend, New York Yankee pitcher, friend of ours, what's Boomer's name?
David Wells.
David Wells.
Friend of ours.
He said that he pitched his no-hitter when he was drunk, and now the Yankees are embarrassed because no one should pitch drunk, which is ridiculous.
Apparently, he can do it pretty well.
Mickey Mantle hit 400 of his 500 home runs while he was drunk.
Yeah, he was. At least he's just honest.
Yeah, what about Babe Ruth?
Someone sent me this. Doc Ellis says he pitched his 1970 no-hitter under the influence of LSD. Is that true?
Really?
Yeah.
Former Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis says he was under the influence of LSD when he pitched a 1970 no-hitter against the San Diego Padres. Which is an amazing feat, because if you've ever done LSD, it is the most horrible drug. I mean, you can't even function.
Well, Bill Lee, another amazing pitcher, wrote a great book called Spaceman, where he claimed he did it a bunch of times.
On LSD?
Yeah, on acid and drunk, and, and
he tried all kinds of substances.
One of the best pitchers of the 70s.
I'll read you his experience. The ball was small sometimes. The ball was large sometimes. Sometimes I saw the catcher. Sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I tried to stare the hitter down and throw while I was looking at him. I chewed my gum until it turned to powder. They say I had about 3 to 4 fielding chances. I remember diving out of the way of a ball I thought was a line drive. I jumped, but the ball wasn't hit hard and never reached me.
That's
great. And he pitched a no-hitter.
That sounds like a fun game to watch.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, he should tell you he's on acid. He pitched a no-hitter on acid.
It'd be funny to see him jumping out of the way of a ball that wasn't there.
That is just so amazing to me. That is something else. Really, honest to God, that is something else.
So are the Yankees going to do something to Wells?
They threatened to get rid of him, but it's not about... they're being hypocrites. Babe Ruth played,
drunk
got hookers in his locker, for crying out loud.
Carmen Electra's on the cover of Playboy looking quite fine.
Is she in nude on the inside?
Yeah. Looks good. Well, she's been naked in there before, and she doesn't disappoint. She almost looks unreal that she's so perfect, you know.
Are those real breasts?
No. I mean, I imagine they're not. How would I know, Robin?
Well, apparently you said no so quickly, I thought you had personal knowledge.
I don't. Let me see. They look good, I'll tell you that, though. There she is. Doesn't show her cooch.
A little bit later on, but not a lot.
Yeah, she should be a little more spread eagle.
Oh, my. You like that?
It seems the more famous you get, the more your legs close in Playboy.
Yeah.
You like that graphic stuff?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of cooch. No, she shows it. You know what? She's very pretty. Even her feet are pretty.
She's amazing, Robin. I saw her like a month ago. She's better looking than she was when we met her 10 years ago.
And her boob
I know.
job
I
is
saw
great.
her on one of the...
Baywatch? Did you watch the Baywatch Hawaii this weekend?
I forgot about that.
She did a hula dance.
Really? How was it? Was it a good movie?
Well, yeah. I mean...
How are the girls holding up?
What was the plot?
I don't know. I only tuned into the middle, and at one point, Pamela Anderson was, like, all bummed out. and then she goes over, and Carmen Electra is doing a Hawaiian hula dance.
That sounds great.
And Carmen's doing a pretty good job, like really doing the whole, the hula dance. And then Pam has to get up and do the hula with Carmen. This is why Baywatch was so great.
Sounds like VIP all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then like she starts to do it, but she's giggling through it because she's not as proficient.
She's not serious about it.
And what does Mitch do while all this is going on?
Mitch, I think, drives his car off a cliff or something.
Right, he has a car accident.
And lives?
He looks real bad, David Hasselhoff. He's getting old.
He's the girl that's not holding up.
Right. Gina Lee Nolan I saw for a second. She's a little chubbier than she used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little shocking.
How did Yasmin Bleeth look?
I saw her for 2 seconds. She looked okay. She didn't look beat up like in that photo of her in jail. That prison picture. A mugshot. But I didn't get to see. I don't know what the plot was. Did anybody see it? Can you call us up and tell us the plot of Baywatch Hawaii? Because I was watching. I was with my girlfriend. It was like Saturday night. And
did you see Nicole Eggert?
Yeah, I think I did. She looked good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that black chick? Is it Angelica Bridges?
I didn't see her. Angelica Bridges is white.
She is?
She's a redhead.
You're thinking of, what's her name?
Tracy Bingham?
Yes,
Bingham,
yeah.
I didn't see Tracy Bingham. But a couple of the girls look good. Pam looked good.
What about that one who was supposed to be the smart one?
The one with the short hair?
Yeah.
I think she was there. She was hanging around Mitch.
Who cares about her?
Hey, what's up?
What was the plot?
First of all, awful. But the short-haired girl, the ugly one, she was marrying Mitch, and that's why they all got together in Hawaii.
Right. That's what I saw her hanging around him, and
yeah. And do you remember the old like Chinese guys who always try to attack Mitch and his son and had something against him?
Yeah.
He had some girl have surgery to look just like the ugly girl, and she was actually playing his wife. So they tricked Mitch.
So the Chinese girl. Let me understand what you're saying. Let me understand what you're saying. Let me slow you down. The Chinese, in order to get at Mitch, who is a lifeguard. Because of the Chinese gangs.
Right, the lifeguard is always standing in your way.
Yeah, he's in your way of taking over the world.
That's right.
So they get plastic surgery on a Chinese girl to make her look like.
No. It was a regular girl, a regular white girl. It was just one Chinese guy who tried. One of his family members drowned.
Okay.
Now he's been trying to get back at them all through the earlier Baywatch shows.
He's angry because Mitch couldn't save the Chinese wife.
Well, that's from an old show.
Okay.
I never saw that episode.
So he's holding a grudge against Mitch for not saving his loved one.
Yeah.
And then he gets this white girl to pretend to be.
It's her though. It's the real, the real skinny girl, but it's
evil.
Saying that she had tons of surgery to look like her and pretend to be his wife.
Now, and once she infiltrates Mitch and marries him, what does she have to do? Try to kill Mitch?
They don't get married. They find out because they try killing all the pairs, all the couples and everything.
Now,
they try killing them 4 different ways, but then Mitch, of course, goes around and saves the day and saves everyone.
Now, does that girl play dual roles? She plays the good one and the evil one?
Yeah.
Well, there is no good one in the show. It's just her playing the evil role.
Oh.
You never see the good one.
Right.
No, you never see the good one.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, it was great to get drunk to.
It's amazing that Mitch was able to figure out that it wasn't the one he loved.
Yeah, they told him because they took everyone to some fantasy island the day of their wedding, and they took them all doing different events, and then the guy who drove the boat, his guys would go and attack him and tie him up and do whatever.
Yeah. Well,
but it was a 2-hour movie, and it was 10 minutes of acting and an hour and 15 minutes of just showing scenery and girls.
So it must have been good when they tied up the girls each time because they were in bathing suits tied up, right?
Oh, you know what was real believable? Hobie, Mitch's son, was hooking up with Nicole Eggert. She came back. That was real believable.
How'd she look?
Gained a little weight in the butt, but other than that, she's still a pretty.
Who looked the best?
Carmen.
Who looked the worst?
I gotta go. My phone's crapping out. Take care.
Later.
He couldn't answer that question?
Gee. Wow. Hey, here's a guy who knows. Who looked the best, Michael?
The best was Carmen.
And who looked the worst?
Yasmin. She looked like she got punched in the face before they made the movie.
Yeah, I saw her for a second. She looked a lot better than that. Jail.
Not at the end. At the end, they had her underwater. Forget it. She looked like she was bloated.
Wow. What about Gina Lee Nolan? She's gained weight, right?
Yeah, she's put about 25 pounds on for the show.
Why does the Chinese guy want to kill Mitch? Because he couldn't save someone?
It was payback from when he didn't save. I don't know if it was his brother. He hadn't saved somebody in a past show.
What?
I mean, instead of killing these people, he's got them tied under nets. He's got them underwater and out in the ocean. It was pretty bad.
How does Mitch figure out that it's not his real wife?
Classic. One of the Gina Lee Marilyn tells her, feel behind her ears. You could feel with surgery.
Oh,
So he puts something on her head and he rubs her ears, and all of a sudden he backs up.
You know what? You can say that about every chick on that show. Feel behind their ears.
That's funny.
So they felt that her face had been altered. That's how they finally figured it out.
Yeah, by feeling behind her ears, he figured it out quickly.
It would be great if she went, you son of a bitch, I went and had some work done. I'm not holding up well, that's all.
It was bad. It took a lot of effort to stay with it.
And Pam Anderson, how'd she look?
She looked hot.
Yeah. But Carmen beat her out.
She looked good.
Interesting that Carmen was better, though.
Yeah, I mean, they were close. I'd take either one, Howard.
All right, thanks for letting us know what went on.
Did everybody get into bathing suits and bikinis, or was it...
You know what they wore, Robin? The chubbies wore those little wraps that they...
Yeah, who had to wear a wrap? I know the wife of David Hasselhoff had to wear a wrap.
Gina Lee had a wrap on, too.
Gina Lee, yeah.
She looked big. I mean, they were trying to shoot it like from the waist up, I think.
Thank you.
Gina Lee swollen.
Aaron.
Tommy's calling.
I can't hear you so good, Aaron. Aaron.
Yeah?
You're on the air.
I'm on the...
I can't hear you. Yes.
Hi. He was totally wrong. The Chinese guy went to jail. That's why he came back.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Oh, can you hear me now? Somebody was beeping me. Hello?
Yeah, the Chinese guy went to jail?
Yeah, Mitch's son. Can you hear me?
Just talk.
Okay. The Chinese guy went to jail. They foiled a kidnapping, and he went to jail for like 5 years, and he came back to get his revenge on Mitch's wife.
Why didn't you just kill Mitch?
Yeah, why Mitch's wife?
Or wait, Mitch's wife was like his girlfriend, and it's all confusing.
You did everything wrong. You were on a cell phone, you got call waiting, and then you used the F word at the end.
So he was on the... Can you hear me? On the F, and can you hear me?
And then the F word to boot.
Yeah, thanks.
Got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to do the news for you right after these words. We got a thing in the National Choir. If you cut out the blue dot that they have there, lucky things will happen to you.
Right. They've been doing the blue dot for years.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it out. I need some good luck.
Well, a couple of the guys from the Super Bowl this year claim to have been watching the blue dot.
The lucky blue dot does it again. Here's how it can work for you. Find out what the amazing blue dot can do for you. Renowned psychic Judy Heavenly and Laura Steele have charged it with their psychic energy. Carry it with you wherever you go and watch how your luck changes. Okay? I'll try it.
So you're going to cut it out?
Yes.
All right.
Do I need to cut it out or can I just rip it out?
Well, they say, you have to carry it with you, so you got to get it out of there somehow. You can't carry the whole paper all the time.
I'll try it. Intellectually, I know it's not going to work, but who cares? I'm a believer. Let's see if my luck changes. Well, now I'm holding it. Oh, yeah, my luck has changed. Stuttering John hasn't shown up for 3 weeks.
Was that before or after the blue dot?
What do I have to do to it? Just wear it?
I think you just carry it around with you and look at it.
Okay. Here's a woman claims she won $5,600 with the blue dot.
Yeah.
Really?
Benjamin Sheely, a nuclear medical technologist from Kensington, New York, operates PET scans at several medical facilities. He was upset watching patients lie on the imaging table, having to hold their hands over their heads. Oh, PET scans. I thought he worked with pets. What's a PET scan?
It's one of those. It's another medical procedure. It's like some kind of fancy X-ray or something.
Well, evidently he designed a pair of gloves with Velcro called grip strips so the patients could clasp them together and relieve the muscle strain of holding their hands together over their heads. And he submitted the patent on this with the blue dot attached to it. These things usually require years to be approved. but his came back approved in a few months.
Wow, look at that.
He believes in the power of the blue dot.
Can I borrow your blue dot for the NCAA tournament?
No.
Is it good for things
to
like
get my own?
Here's a woman put her blue dot on the slots and won and won and won. She won around 10 grand.
All right, Artie, it's good for gambling.
There you go.
Yeah, I think Osama bin Laden used the blue dot when he was planning 9/11. We had Chauncey Hayden on Monday, rather on Friday, come in, and everyone hated him.
Oh, no.
Including Meg Griffin. He had the nerve to tell us on the air that Meg Griffin, a disc jockey I used to work with, and a hot one at that, she wanted to have sex with Chauncey for
thought she was coming on to him. Yeah.
for Rolling Stones tickets. And I said to Chauncey, why would Meg need you for Rolling Stones tickets? He claims she would have done him for Rolling Stone tickets. And I know Meg, she's not the type.
Because he had a backstage pass.
Well, I heard from Meg. Meg works for that satellite radio thing now, Sirius.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So one of my Sirius coworkers tells me Chauncey suggested I offered favors for Stones tickets. That's pretty funny, being that working at the stations I have worked at, we never needed any help in that way, especially at our radio station. In my years there, a station ran by Mel usually got what was appropriate for the die-hard rock and roll jocks on the air. It only makes sense in my own connections to label people who respect me. I do remember that little S begging me for an interview and stepping out looked like a pizza brochure. And afterwards he used it as a cover story 2 weeks in a row because I was such a good interview, quote unquote. It was inevitable that he turned into a slime gossip reporter who loses track of the truth so often he does not know what it is anymore. I also hear Howard defending me, and he knows what would be true and what wouldn't. My thanks to him. P.S. Chauncey's the only time I tune out. He is so boringly self-centered and dishonest. Meg Griffin, format manager, Organic Rock 24 and Folktown 94.
So there.
Haven't heard from Meg in years, but that brought her out from under the rocks.
At least one woman willing to step forward and say it's not true.
Oh, I knew it wasn't. I know it's not. There's no way she'd want to bang him. And number two, not for Rolling Stones tickets.
No, that was the most unbelievable thing about it, that he had better connections than Meg Griffin to the Stones.
Everybody wrote in and loved Lesbian Dial-A-Date. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Oh, my God, Howard, I've been listening for 15 years. I've lived around the country, lived in, he lists everywhere he's lived, and I've listened everywhere. And the Tabitha Stevens bit today is the best ever. I'm sitting in my office effing freaking out. You rule, man. By the way, I was supposed to get Tabitha and the girl on the phone so you could find out what happened, and it is rather hot, but we're going to do it tomorrow because I ran out of time.
All right. I'd forgotten all about that date.
This one, extremely effing hot. The lesbian dating game was so hot this morning with Tabitha Stevens. I'm a longtime lesbian and Howard Stern fan, and your show got me very excited this morning while I was riding on the bus. You need to have more chicks make out on the air. For those of you who goof on me and my music and my band, The Losers, I want you to hear the following email, The Losers. I just want to drop you guys a line and let you know that I am now truly a fan of The Losers. After stumbling across Hurdy Gurdy on Kaza. I don't know what Kaza is. K-A-Z-A?
It's one of those music sharing sites.
That's not...
Not Napster.
Oh, that's not illegal?
It's like a Napster, but I don't know why Napster was run out of business.
Everyone else is like a Napster, and they don't get run out of business. Anyway, the song was fantastic. Was that Fred on the drums? Boy, he's a kick-ass rock and roll drummer. I could have sworn I was listening to John Bonham on drums.
Yeah.
Howard, you have an awesome singing voice. I want to hear more. You could have a platinum record if you weren't so afraid of failure.
Who is this?
Have you ever thought about making your band legitimate? Harvey Leeds. No. I don't know. I don't know who it is, but they obviously like my music.
I got to meet that person.
A lot of people love when we goofed on Neil Young. Not on Neil Young, but on making love to Neil Young. I almost wrecked my car today going to work when you were all goofing about Howard's love action with Neil Young. And then you kept it going. I was laughing so hard I started crying. I love the show. It's the only thing that makes my workday enjoyable. Neil Young should send you guys a check because now I have to get that old bastard CDs.
See, that's what that does to you.
This morning's segment with Neil Young and Howard describing his high school conquests was some of the best radio I've heard in a long time. I can't hear enough of that train wreck. Thank you. Another listener says he thinks Artie and Tabitha could be an item. This is not a joke. It's an observation. I honestly feel that there's something going on between Tabitha Stevens and Artie. Every time she's in there, she's totally into Artie, and no one says anything about it. Is Artie a dumbass, or is he so in love with that bitch Dana that he doesn't notice?
Oh, come on.
Please discuss this on the air because it's killing me. I didn't detect that, but maybe the guy's onto something.
Yeah, we didn't mention it because we didn't notice it.
And then 10 billion hate mails of Chauncey Hayden.
Oh, dear.
Just everyone hates Chauncey. And here's one that says, this is about me and my refusal to talk about I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. In my opinion, your refusal to talk about John in this TV show comes off as both jealous or petty. I'm a Celebrity is so terrible and yet so watchable and clearly would make such great material for the Howard Stern show that it just makes you look bad to be ignoring it. Well, to answer your thing here, I haven't ignored it, but I'm not watching it. I'm not a fan of it. And while Stuttering John is on it, it doesn't mean no good because he's not here to answer questions about it.
And we did talk about it today.
Yeah, we've talked about it, but so what? And besides, no one's watching it. But whatever. And quite frankly, why should I promote it? I mean, what is ABC doing for me? You know, I mean,
oh, you know what they're doing for you.
Yeah. Exactly. So the point is that what is in it for me to promote it? You know, I'm not interested in the Stuttering John show, but I will talk about it. There's not a ban on talking about it if that's what you think. All right, Robin, what's in the news?
The only other interesting thing about that show. All right, enough of that, Fred.
Fred? No stopping him.
He's going to play it anyway. Is that you see Melissa Rivers break down when she gets a letter from her mother because her mother criticizes her.
If the game had a point where...
It doesn't have a point.
You don't... Like, if John wins, he doesn't even get the money.
There's no competition going on between them.
So why would there be...
sitting there in the woods.
So there's no angst, there's no...
No.
No.
They're all pulling for each other, which makes no sense at all.
And crying when they have to leave.
Although it is interesting because Melissa did admit earlier in the show that she got new boobs, fake boobs, and then last night she sort of showed them.
Yeah, she had on a bikini top.
She took off her top and put, her bra was on, and
wow.
It actually looked pretty good.
Good for her.
But the funny thing was when, they read the the letters from home, and her mother tells her son's doing okay, and, she's proud of her. And then she says just 2 criticisms. More boobs and less smoking?
Right.
Something like
that. Show more boobs, less smoking. And then Melissa starts to confide to everyone around her that her mother can never just say, good job. It's always got to be something.
Well, maybe she'd say good job if you didn't try to be, like, sort of a celebrity and not do anything. And not sit there and feed off your mother's career.
And how self-consumed do you have to be to leave this baby you supposedly love so much for a month when you don't need the money just to get on TV? It's sickening.
They should call the show, I'm not really a celebrity, I'll do anything to be on TV.
I mean, is John the only one there that really could use the money?
Yeah.
Because, Chris Judge should have gotten a boatload of money.
He got $5 million from J-Lo.
Bruce Jenner does tons of endorsements. And
he made a lot of money.
Robin Leach, a millionaire, right?
Right.
Nikki's got to have money, right?
She might need the money.
She might need it.
Gig. And Julie Brown?
Julie Brown should need the money.
Yeah, I don't know what she's done to earn money. But I think she's married with kids and her husband's a successful doctor.
Yeah, because they had a love letter from her husband and she was all, happy to hear from him.
Every one of them left their kids. And then Bruce Jenner started crying last night.
That was the best.
Again, and again, my wife and I are sitting at home, we're going, I love my kids, but they've been gone, 11 days?
Yeah, please.
Bruce Jenner was crying.
Bruce Jenner's face is that of a woman.
When we went to Las Vegas last year, we were gone for 9 days. John didn't cry. They didn't see his kids.
Yeah,
what is it, Chauncey?
Notice them.
Howard, let me just say, I consider it a compliment that everybody hated my appearance because it seems like the best guests are the ones that I hated the most.
Well, if you want to rationalize it that way, go ahead.
Well, how do you feel?
I thought you did fine. I thought you said a couple interesting things. I think that the stuff you said about Meg isn't true, and...
Well, that's just my opinion. It's an opinion. It's not like we did anything. It's my opinion.
Okay.
I'm entitled to it.
I don't think you could have gotten her.
And that's your opinion.
I don't think she has to have sex with you for Rolling Stone tickets. She's in radio.
It was just a conversation we had over the phone. Maybe she was just, who knows?
She's friendly.
We said over the phone.
Okay. Thanks, Chauncey.
Hey, but Howard,
Yeah.
one last thing. Did you listen to my CD over the weekend?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Anyway, Robin, go ahead.
Big tummies make men big dummies is what the headline on this story is.
What?
They have now discovered a link between intelligence and the girth of your belly, the size of your belly.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
They're saying that if the blood flow is obstructed to the brain,
yes.
it could make you dopey.
We'll tell that to Churchill, Orson Welles.
Orson Welles was a little dopey at the end.
At the end. He was thin when he made Citizen Kane.
Yeah, he was a little chubby.
He was a genius when he was thin.
He had a gut when he made Citizen Kane.
The first study of the mental abilities of obese people has found that being seriously overweight reduces intelligence in males, possibly because of its effect on blood pressure and blood flow. The link between obesity and high blood pressure has long been known, but the effect on intelligence was just recently discovered. So there you go. They studied 1,400 men and women. Oddly, obese women did not appear to suffer the same lack of intelligence.
Right.
So there, it only affects men. Fat around the waist is known to be more lethal. And therefore, excess fat affects your circulation to your brain. So just remember that. Keep it in mind.
No. Kane has ripped abs, and now he's a rocket scientist.
Yeah, he just split the atom this weekend. First time he did that.
I heard Roseanne is filming a reality show.
Really?
And she ran into Ozzy Osbourne's crew of filming a reality show, and her crew was filming her reality show. So the two crews collided.
Yeah, well, that's what happens now. Everybody's walking around with a crew.
Yeah. You can't go anywhere without a crew.
Every place is crowded now, but it's mostly with the crew of the star who's there. And then when these crews collide, forget about it. There's a new feud in show business. Dennis Miller and Jimmy Kimmel
There you go.
are feuding. A source on the set of Miller's next HBO special told Russian Malloy that he pretty much takes Jimmy Kimmel Live apart in front of the audience before they actually go on.
How could he do that? The show's perfect.
He said it's unwatchable, according to their spy. I can't figure out how Bill Maher's politically incorrect could have been replaced by that piece of fluffy, shallow dog bleep.
I know how. Bill Maher didn't get any ratings.
Reps for Kimmel and Miller didn't return their calls, but the feud apparently erupted after Kimmel made comments about Dennis Miller in a Playboy interview. He said that Miller is just an egomaniac, and he thinks it's more important to show how smart he is than for him to be funny.
Right.
Doesn't Dennis Miller know that High Pitch pleasures himself to Jimmy's show?
I think Dennis Miller is real funny when he does stand-up. And, you can't take that away from Dennis Miller. He's brilliant on it.
That's true. So I don't know how this all started, but those two are going at it.
I mean, Dennis is just real good at stand-up comedy. And that's it.
There's a couple of his HBO specials that are really great. His older ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's doing another one.
But all those guys want to be in the movies. They want to do sportscasting. It's just do stand-up.
They don't want to do what they're good at.
No.
I look at Chris Rock all the time and say, he's so good at stand-up. What's
Evidently,
he doing in these movies?
stand-up is so horrible to do, everyone wants to do something else.
It's hellish, and there's not the money in it.
Right.
Make more money in the movies.
Well, that's true. You know how you go to a wedding and there's really never anything going on? Well, this was a wedding to be at. A boozed-up teen turned a wedding into a brawl yesterday, and 3 people wound up being arrested. This guy had a lot to drink, and around midnight he went up to the bar to get another drink, and the bartender decided to try to cut him off because he'd had too much to drink. With that, he just started cursing, breaking bottles, and tussling with those around him. And then his...
I can't believe that went on in a bar.
No, this is at a wedding. This is
at
at
a wedding.
Church.
Oh, I bet.
So he just went up to the bar at the wedding in this church and started carrying on like this because he couldn't get a drink.
It's such a tragedy. I mean, a wedding.
So then his brother-in-law got into it and started macing people, I guess, to try to get him out of this. And he starts tussling with people and got into it with security guards. And then finally, when the security guard started to subdue him, his wife kicked a guard in the back of the head or something. So the three of them were all arrested at the wedding.
What is it, Gary?
You know, I was supposed to go to a relative's wedding this about 7 or 8 years ago, and I didn't go because I thought it was going to be boring.
Yeah.
And my parents went. It turns out that when when the bride and the groom feed each other the cake, she mushed the cake in his face, and he got so mad he picked up a piece of cake and he smashed it in her face. So then she punched him and he punched her back, and then her brothers came and beat the crap out of him.
Wow.
And they turned over a bunch of tables. I was so mad at it.
Are they still married?
Oh, no. She stabbed him in the leg with a fork while he was sleeping 6 months later, and they're divorced now.
Oh, my goodness.
Terrible story.
Wow.
Sorry you missed it.
So one good wedding I could have been at.
Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing? I was wondering if you knew the girl from Married by America. You had her on your show at one time.
Who's that?
Her name's Jill. She's from Long Island. Actually, she's my wife's cousin. But
why was she on our show?
Her brother was on. I remember you had Kendra Jade in there, and you had the Butt Billionaire, and you had a good-looking Italian kid that couldn't spell spaghetti.
Right.
Yeah, and then she came with him. She was out in the hallway. You brought her on at the end of the show.
I don't think I'm going to watch Married by America. I'm not buying it anymore. None of these couples really get married.
Yeah, I was just reading the rules. They don't have to get married.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of people who want to be on TV and date on TV. They're not even attracted to the people. It sucks.
And I had a big article about this girl he's talking about. Was in I think the Post yesterday. They're saying they're trying to paint these people as like lonely hearts who can't get a date. This girl's like been in like some Playboy magazines, and she was a TV news reporter.
She can get
She's got
dates.
a great life going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was looking at them. They're not unattractive people.
Is that the girl they say has been dying to be a celebrity? Like she just wants to be famous?
Right. She's been like a Long Island news weather reporter, just done everything.
Anything to get in front of that camera.
Right.
Yeah, now she'll apparently get married to someone.
She'll probably go through with the wedding just to get more publicity.
Hey, easy.
Oh, what was that? What is she to you?
She's my cousin. She's my wife's cousin.
Oh, you don't think she'll go through with it?
No, she'll probably go through with it.
Don't you think it's a little sad and desperate? Seriously, I know it's your cousin, but don't you think it's a little sad and desperate at this point?
Well, how many other people get on TV? I mean,
they all do, but what is the point to be on TV? I don't understand the point. Like, I was talking to that chick from The Millionaire, Joe Millionaire, and the blonde one who lost, and I was like, well, what was your point? You have no money. They didn't pay her. She was bitching. She didn't get paid. She didn't have a good time. And her fame is going to be up, whatever that fame was for the few weeks. People don't even remember her name now.
In the meantime, she's lost her job.
Yeah, and she lost her job. What is it to get on TV just to be on TV? I mean, not even to get paid.
Well, I think that's why she's probably going to go through it. I think there's better incentive on this show because they get a pretty good sized check at the end of it if they get married.
All right.
If they get married.
Well, supposedly, I think at least a couple couples are going to get married.
I guess
I talked to the publicist from with this Fox, I think it was.
Yes.
It's 5 couples, and they're hoping if 2 people get married, they'll be thrilled, and if 1 couple gets married, they'll be thrilled.
I'd be embarrassed to be famous for being on a reality show. Like, I'd want to be famous for doing something.
Even if it was Survivor, is there good fame from reality shows and bad fame, or just nothing is good about it?
I don't think anything's good about it because, A, you're never going to really get paid because you're a joke when you walk into a casting agent's office and stuff. And in fact, they probably hold it against you that you're on a reality show. I don't even know what they're after.
Maybe American Idol is okay because you're actually presenting a talent.
And you're getting paid in a sense.
And Survivor, like, I guess, not to be famous.
You get $1 million.
You get $1 million.
I get that.
And you win something, like you actually achieved
But what do you get from being on Married from America?
Or Joe Millionaire.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Or even, what was that one?
Or The Bachelor or The Bachelorette.
Or that Darva Conga who wants to marry a millionaire. I mean, she just looks retarded.
Yeah, but she would have at least gotten $1 millionaire. At least she would have gotten paid. I don't know.
For some of those chicks, like the one we had in here the other day, it means that moving to California and, doing menial stuff for a few years wasn't completely a waste of time. She got on television.
Yeah. All right, hey, I got to take a break, and then we're going to finish the news right after these words.
Also in the news right now is Daredevil, which seems to have lost a lot of audience over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they screwed that up. It would have been, I'm sad because it would have been a great franchise and a great movie. They picked the wrong guy to be Daredevil.
And here he gives props to Kevin Smith, the director, for a large part of his career before.
Kevin is the reason why Good Will Hunting got made. Kevin is the reason I have a career kind of playing leading roles and not being stuck.
Is that right? Kevin was behind Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I never knew.
He actually apparently saw the script first.
I never knew Kevin was involved with a movie that made money.
That one was. That was
playing like obnoxious bad guy, bullies. Kevin believed in me after Mallrats cast me in the lead in Chasing Amy. We were doing Chasing Amy, and he...
Right for Kevin. Good show, Kevin.
Yeah, he spotted that one.
He spotted Ben Affleck. And gave us Ben Affleck.
We have him
Thanks,
to thank.
Kevin.
Thanks, Kev.
We have him to thank for this. Leonardo DiCaprio, big star. He's got a couple movies out right now, Gangs of New York and Catch Me If You Can.
Yes, John, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a major beef, man. I think every one of you guys work really hard. You've developed your characters better, except for Fred. Fred's just lazy, man. He's using the same damn sound effects that he's been using for years. I mean, look at this point. Jackie left the show how long ago? He hasn't even replaced one funny laugh to do during Robin's news when she's telling a horrible story. And it just bothers me.
Fred, is there truth to this?
No, this guy's full of crap.
No, you're full of crap. Where's the Sulu laugh? Why don't you play that more?
Yeah, I've got it right here, and I have been playing. So that kind of blows your theory out of the water, doesn't it?
But you haven't been doing it during the news when Robin reads an awful story,
this
Fred.
This is a weak argument. Go away.
Oh, you're crazy.
So we
See, this is how I can't get through to him either.
See? There you go.
Now you know what it's like.
It's terrible, Howard.
It's terrible, Howard.
Thank you, John.
All right, bye.
Fred, hey.
All right. That's it. What can I say? I'll be bummed out the rest of the day.
But just know, coming up, AC/DC is going to come in and perform acoustic.
Oh, you're kidding me.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, that's so cool.
Also, Adam West will stop by, which we're very much looking forward to because he's in yet another Batman project.
Yeah, and I still can't figure out what it is. What
Might be time to do an intervention.
the point of it is.
Chris Rock's going to come by. We're going to do the Judith Regan Dial-A-Date, and Lisa Marie Presley's going to sit in for a morning.
Excellent.
Very, very excited about that.